And hello, everybody. We are back with more Dungeons and Dragons. Where we last left off,
Hello,
our
nerds and
party
lasses alike.
had just arrived at the Cragmaw Castle, just getting to the to the entrance to the grounds of the castle when we ended, and so party is arriving early in the morning to the castle. What would you like to do?
I just realized I have nets.
Sorry. What?
We're gonna throw Grandma in a net and throw it over the wall. No.
Look, I have 2 nets and 2 bear traps.
Okay, so I think we were going to cast invisibility on some people. We were gonna bless some people, give some people magic shiz.
Yeah.
I know I was going to use Shield of Faith, but I don't remember on who.
You need to remember you need to remember to use your actual shield.
I was gonna use guidance, I think, on Grandma.
I think I was also using Shield of Faith on Grandma.
I thought you were using Shield of Faith on
Pretty sure Goblin Slayer said you needed it more. You forgot Essence's name, Nan.
Okay, keep
How
in mind, I
dare.
had a long day at work. Really long day in life insurance, so my brain not fully there today. I apologize.
It was in character, Nan. It's fine.
I wasn't saying
I was
that.
being in character.
I'm just saying in general. Oh, so sorry.
I said
Goblin
Nan
Slayer-
specifically.
Yeah, you did. Goblin Slayer just turns and looks at Grandma and just shakes his head and looks away and says, "Okay, we need the 2 sneaky people to go in, investigate, and then get out. Once we know the lay of the land, we can form a true battle plan and how we're going to engage these rooms."
Cool.
There's-
Grandma.
Watching land just suddenly spawn in behind us,
Hey,
we realized that we were in fact on an island.
Hey, I'm giving you guys more lead up to the actual doorway here to discuss your plans.
I'm gonna go
We're
ahead
right
and
outside. We've already discussed the plan. That is the plan. That was the plan we had last week, is to send them in with invisibility and one of them with bless, and then set them loose in there.
Not bless guidance.
Guidance. Yeah.
Bless wouldn't help in this situation.
Well, the door in front of you is closed.
Oh wait. It may not have been Shield of Faith. It may have been Enhanceability I was thinking of.
Ellie, where are our
Probably enhanceability would be more
Did I
useful in
not
this
give
situation.
you
Yes.
rights to these people?
Yeah, no, it was definitely Enhanceability. That's what I was thinking of.
And I will
think we
remind you
determined-
guys,
Because I was gonna
guidance
give
is a
someone Cat's Grace.
one use spell, so when I cast it, you have once you use it the first time, it's gone, and I would have to recast it.
Which is fine because they'll make the stealth check and then that'll be the stealth check. So
You should
Yeah.
be seeing characters
the-
now, X.
yeah, the reason we didn't do enhanceability is because we need your higher level spell slots. We need.
Oh yes, we needed aid.
Right.
We needed aid. That's fine.
Yeah, we need to have those
Um,
spell slots for when the fight actually kicks off, because honestly, cantrips we can use all we want before the fight, but once the fight kicks off, those spell slots could very easily.
Especially
be the
given the
difference between
fact
us
that I'm
making
a
it and us not.
paladin and don't have any cantrip.
Oh, speaking
Before-
of which, only use your paladin smite on things that are bigger. Don't use it on a regular goblin.
Before we get up there, Grandma's going to cast Psychic Whispers on all of us. Within a mile. Just not so. I want to say Sonar. I know that's not his name. I don't really give a shit.
So
But other than him, everybody
I
will
don't
be
even
able
remember what
to
his name is.
connect
That's fine.
telepathically.
I thought you
Mr.
couldn't do all of us.
I can.
All of us except for she's leveled up since she wasn't able to.
Mhm.
Oh, that's right. And I will. Bella's gonna poke Gran in the arm and cast guidance.
Well, thank you, honey.
Hi, and remember, this is a blessing from the gods. She will give you any help on any action you have to take, okay? But she won't. This blessing won't be able to protect you when it comes to being attacked.
Alrighty. Just because I don't know specific, is it just advantage?
It's a D4.
Gotcha.
It's a D4 to any spell ability check.
Any ability
And you,
check.
yeah, any ability check. You can roll it before or after.
I just wanted to make sure I had it written down here because your girl forgets things, as we know, in game and in real life. Okay. Grandma's gonna look to Essence. You ready?
Whenever you are.
Okay.
You tasted me.
Okay.
Here goes
okay,
the two
yeah.
sneakiest people we know.
Remember, you have advantage if you cast invisibility on yourselves.
Yeah, I'm just making sure I can actually do myself.
With invisibility?
Yeah, because it
Can you
doesn't say,
try-
it just says a creature you touch.
Yeah, you can touch yourself with any touch spell.
27
Tou-
for
touch
stealth?
include-
If it's touch
Touch
range,
includes
you...
range of self.
Okay. So yeah,
27
I will be
stealth.
using the 2 of the 3 that I have for invisibility, one for me and one for Gran.
Oh, I am good. I got a 27.
Also, you can only cast invisibility effectively once because it is concentration.
I will do it on myself then, since Gran apparently is fine.
Yeah, and if you had higher level spell slots, you cast at a higher level, but the spell is a concentration, so you can only cast it once per the concentration rules.
All y'all see is like I feel like the grass is getting like obviously the goblins aren't taking care of the grass and whatnot, and it's grown. And Grandma just like sits down and then like does a swimming action in the grass, and you see movement in the grass for a minute, and then all of a sudden the grass goes still as Grandma is heading towards the castle.
For
Have fun
Essence,
storming the castle,
she had
girls.
a 28 for stealth with the invisibility and all that. So she probably would have like let everyone walk a little bit forward so she was behind them and just popped off.
We all forget they even existed.
Wait, why were we here again?
Who
Who organized this trip?
didn't we have a couple other party members? I can't remember.
But they were both
Okay.
Yep.
cat like
So
I feel
as
like
you
we
guys
had a pet
get,
cat, not
Please
a.
bring me a plate.
We like we have a pet cat.
Plate of whatever dinner it is.
so as our two stealthy characters approach the front entrance to the castle consists of 7 crumbling towers of different sizes and heights, but the upper stories are all varying states of collapse, with a short flight of stairs leading up to a terrace in front of the main entryway. Past the wreckage is a pair of studded doors lies a shrouded hall, rounded towers looming over the archway, with dark arrow slits looking down on the terrace.
Helly,
Yeah?
I don't know what just happened.
You sent them underneath the world.
We just glitched through the world into the back rooms. This is now a back rooms campaign.
I found y'all. I brought you back from the brink. I'll do it again.
Katie's
Thank you,
wanted to
Ellie.
say hi.
Hi.
Okay.
Boy.
So did everybody hear the description of this
Yes.
of the entrance of this castle? So
Mhm.
And
You-
in my head, I just very quietly over and over am thinking towards Grandma, please do not go through the front door. It's obviously going to be trapped. Please, oh please.
Fine.
I mean,
Grandma
if you're
just-
going to go through the front door, at least check for the traps.
Fine. Yeah. Grandma just talks to Essence. They're being picky now. We're not allowed to go through the front entrance, so let's go through the side.
I like, yeah, that's fine. I mean, they have all the windows boarded up, so
I know.
Alright, so
How
you
are they
guys
supposed to get
going
fresh air?
so are you guys going to that other door that you saw on the map that's
Uh-huh.
was on the
yes.
south side?
Mhm. Bum, 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 bum.
All the while, you're just hearing Essence sing, "Baby Dragon."
I imagine you guys are just going. I'm surprised you guys aren't just going Pink Panther.
No, that's too.
But,
No. Maybe like the Mr. Bean when he's a spy.
oh yeah, the
That
sneaky
song.
Mr. Bean music. Yeah.
Oh, I was just thinking straight Ocean's 11.
Okay, so as you guys approach the south side of the building, on the south of the old castle is an overgrown path that leads to a small passage that climbs up the wall. An iron door stands here, sheltered from direct outside attack. Arrow slits 10 feet above the ground overlook this path. So what could you hear?
I'm assuming you're still. Are you close to that door?
You
Would
guys
we
are over
assume
here.
that I'm a little bit faster than Grandma?
Oh, Grandma
Maybe
can't
not
see
really.
you. That's why Grandma's asking.
Remember, you are invisible.
And you
And
got a
stealth.
28.
Then yes, I would be closer to the door.
Well, Grandma's asking you because I think if you try and open that door before I try going in, it will be easier for me to sneak in because they can't see you anyway. They may think it's just a breeze.
True. Um, can I inspect if there is a lock on the door?
Go ahead and roll investigation.
I got a 14.
14. The door does appear. There is a lock on the door.
There is a lock, Grandma. I'm not sure if it's locked or not, and I don't have tools. Wait, actually, I do have the thieves' tool. Is that the
Well,
one
I
I
can
needed?
get up there and sneak, but
You got the forgery kit,
remember-
remember? You traded your thieves' tools for forgery kit.
Yeah, but I got the thieves' tool from my background.
In addition to the forgery kit, I thought that was I thought that was part of the full trade that we did.
No, she gets the thieves' tools from the background and the forgery kit from being a thief.
For being a
Hmm.
rogue.
Yeah, for being a rogue.
Okay. We set this up a while ago. I can't remember everything.
Yeah, that's fine.
If I remember correctly, it's because she was going to get proficiency for thieves' tools from 2 separate places, and you're like, yeah, we might as well give you an extra proficiency.
Yeah.
So
Um,
see if remember last time that I thought the chest was locked and it was not. I locked it. So like just try pushing on it slightly. If it like very slightly, see if it's gonna give any give. I can get up there and mess with it.
And that is exactly what I shall do. I will slowly nudge it open, see if there's any give to it.
The door is locked.
It is locked, Grandma.
I'll take it.
Alrighty.
Give me some water, please.
Back up because I don't know where you are. I don't want to run into you. And Grandma will sneak up there
I
and we
don't
will
like ice
use
in
our
water.
lovely
Just cold
tools.
water.
So I would assume that at this point we just randomly just slowly sneak past each other and just don't see each other.
Yep.
Ships passing in the night.
We feel the breeze of
You managed not to
grandmother
bump
and
into each other,
granddaughter
too.
relationship. Okay, I'm an idiot. I forgot what thieves' tools roll is. I'm sorry.
Dex.
Thank you. Oh, okay.
Anything finesse is going to be it's going to be rolled with dex, so.
I wasn't sure if like it was a specific thing or not. That's
It's
a
dexterity
19.
plus your proficiency. I can't remember, are you expertise in thieves' tools?
I don't know.
I know she went expertise in stealth.
Oh yeah, expertise in stealth, okay.
But
You get 2
Nine-
with expertise though.
Yeah, was it stealth and thieves' tools or just
remember I
stealth?
didn't have any
Yeah.
expertise listed and I just added it last week.
Oh right, so yeah,
So-
stealth and thieves' tools would probably be the best bet for you right now.
Okay, so then that's a 19 plus a 9. And
Did
that's
you add your proficiency twice?
yes.
Good.
That's why it's a plus 9 because 3, 3, and 3.
Just double checking. Sorry.
Okay. It's
All
okay.
right.
So
Door
that's
unlocks.
28. Great. Alrighty, it's open, and Grandma's going to sneak her way in the doorway.
I'm going to wait until Grandma says it's slightly clear, so that way I don't accidentally put her on the way in.
I can't see what's going on. Could I get an aerial view, pretty please? Thank
There you go.
you.
There's a door to your left and rubble in front of you.
Mhm.
Also, right.
It looks
Trying to
like
find
a
where that
hole.
is on the map. Right here is also just a curtain. It's not listed in here because they can't really do curtains well in this, but there's a
Like-
curtain here.
Oh. Okay.
Like a tapestry.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
That's what I said. I was like, I heard current, like ocean current. I'm like, I doubt there's an actual current. I don't know. This is D&D.
It's a wind
Okay,
current,
so-
an updraft. It's blowing you out of the building. You've activated the cliff of warding.
Congratulations. Take 12d8 necrotic damage, fuckface.
You've activated the prismatic wall.
You've activated my trap
You've
card.
activated my trap card.
Alrighty, there is a door here. Do you want to go through this door? And I'm gonna go. Actually, I'm gonna go through the door. If you'll go through the rubble, I'll let you know once I'm open this door.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. And
I'm
Grandma's
assuming
gonna.
there's like a curtain in front of you because that's what you're telling me. I'm not inside yet. Just
Oh,
wanted to be
yes.
all clear.
I got distracted by the current. So yeah, Grandma will tell her where it is, and Grandma's gonna try and open that door.
May I make
Okay.
a suggestion? May I make a suggestion, DSA?
I would like to keep going. If you want to make the suggestion, keep going.
Perhaps listen at the door in case there's someone on the other side.
Alrighty, Grandma will listen at the door.
All right.
Nope.
Roll perception.
Sorry, this is hard to do. I'm not in my normal setup. Okay. 19.
19. All right. You hear a bunch of voices on the other side of that door.
Okay. So there are some people on the other side of this door. I don't know how big the room is there. We can keep going, or we can go past this current and go from there.
Curtain.
Grandma says
Oh.
current
Yeah,
on
the
a
current.
reason.
She's seeing a small breeze through the curtain, and she's just like current.
Words aren't always working.
I'm going to put the thought that I'm going to say to everyone who's linked. From what Grandma's saying, there's multiple people in this first room. As soon as you enter this back area, we're going to leave it be and continue in. If you guys would like to get a little bit closer, just in case.
I'm going to reply with, we'll move into the area. Just keep in mind, we do make some noise.
Hmm?
Also, if you could get a number of how many people are in that room, that would be appreciated.
And,
Can't
Hallie, I
unless
feel the
open the
need-
door.
To mention this, but Nessa pulls out her sword. Or not
You
sword,
had-
shield. Nessa
I-
pulls out her shield.
I said you were talking earlier about shield of faith people. Like, I was like, you just need to remember to use your shield.
Yes, Nessa pulls out her shield.
All right. Congratulations. You'll actually get the benefit from it this time if you actually get into combat.
I mean, her butt would have been covered.
Yeah, she gets +2 AC to her back. Prevents backstabbing. It's
My
very
butt.
effective.
I'm going to tell Grandma if she wants to come outside, I'll go in since I'm invisible. It's more than unlikely that they'll be able to see me.
Alrighty.
Because at least with her, she's still visible. She's
Yeah.
just good stealth.
Grandma's
just
gonna
sneaky.
not walk out because I think going back and forth in and out could cause extra noise. But Grandma's gonna climb up and go. Okay, coast is clear for you to walk through.
change
Eh.
places.
No, Grandma's still in that area. She's just climbed up, like
Yeah,
onto
she's
the
up
wall.
above it. Yeah, she's climbed the wall. Up into
Also,
the
one
rock
thing
bridge.
that I should have mentioned, just that, not that it's super important, but is important. The air, this area during the day is dim light in most areas, with the exception of where some torches are.
I think I have dark vision up to.
I imagine most of you guys have dark vision, but again,
don't.
it's just one of those things.
Yeah,
just
we're
don't-
human.
Well,
Goblin
again,
Slayer and Ness are human.
well, it's also dark. It's dim. You guys aren't at night, so it's not dark, but it is dim. Just again, not that it's super important because it's daytime, but just
Yeah, 60
Some-
feet in front of me.
The essence with
something that I
her,
feel that I should just
dark vision of
advise.
120.
Thank you. Grandma 60,
Um,
but that's with her bad eyes.
I'm
and
going
being an old lady.
to see if I can hear anything behind the curtain before I slowly poke my head through it.
Roll perception.
I'm
Also, because now play music again. What's a good? You know what? Because Nan keeps talking about a damn breeze.
We're gonna listen to ocean music for sleepy time for the next 3 hours.
We're just listening to a hyper compressed MP3 file of ocean surf on repeat for the next 3 hours. and
Wait.
It's like a 5-second long clip.
Wait, you want ocean ambiance?
Oh no, Dave.
I have a recording on my phone from Alaska, from the seaside, of seagulls.
If we don't need it there, Hondo, I appreciate it. All right. So, what'd you roll for your perception?
You have it muted.
sorry, my internet just decided to go haywire.
Ooh, fun.
I was saying I would like to hear before I go through the curtain.
Yes. Roll perception.
Thank you. I got a 23.
You're not
Oh.
hearing anything on the other side of this curtain.
I am going to poke my head through and then slowly walk in very quietly,
Okay.
making sure my cape doesn't brush up against anything.
So as you enter this area, this tower is almost completely collapsed, although the ground floor still has little open space. Rotting crepes and ancient barrels stow the provisions that were once stored here. A heavy curtain blocks a crumbling area to the south that you just passed through. An intact door leads to the east, to the north, and a short passage that leads to the let me rephrase this because I did terribly. An intact door leads to the east. To the north, a short passage leads through rubble that ends before a screen of canvas.
Which I assume is that door there. Or can she not see that door either?
Which door?
Where is the canvas is the question.
Canvas should
Here
be. There should.
Is it across here?
Yeah, right there
Okay.
and right there are the two canvases for this particular room.
Okay.
Okay. I'm going to mention to Grandma that there's one to my right and one to my left, correct?
Yes, so
That I
there's two.
can't see.
One on each side of you, and then there's also a curtain in front of you.
I'm going to let Grandma know about the two rooms, and I'm going to walk past from the way I'm directed. I'm going to walk past the one that's on the right, go to the one on the left, and listen in on that door before looking at the tapestry.
Okay, let's roll another perception, and we'll see what you hear on that side of the door.
I
That
figure
was a
while we're
17.
waiting outside, I can feed Ivana a berry. I'm gonna feed Ivana a berry. I bet she'd like that.
Oh, I know what the fairies like.
Oh, do you, Goblin Slayer?
That was
thought you
out
had a
of
husband.
character. That was out of character, first of all. And second of all, it was a half quote.
Gamer, did you hear her?
I did not.
17.
Yeah, 17. Sorry.
17, you're not hearing anything on the other side of that door.
I am going to see if. I'm assuming there's no lock on the inner doors.
There's
Or
no
do we
lock
have to-
on that door.
I'm going to, again, slightly nudge it open and have my dagger out just in case.
Okay, so we will open this door. Your dagger's out, and you're peeking in.
Yes.
Okay. This high, narrow hall looks as if it may have been part of a chapel or shrine at one time. Angelic features are sculpted along the room's upper reaches, looking down at the floor below. To the north, heavy curtains block a matching pair of archways. Between the archways is a cracked but inertly carved stone brazier.
And is there another door that I see?
There's the door that is to the
Directly in front of, across.
yeah, directly in front of
there's a
you.
door,
That
and
is
then to
here,
your right
and
is
then
the two curtains.
and then there's curtain
Okay.
here and curtain here.
Okay, just making sure that I see that door.
Yep.
I'm going to walk into the room, telling Grandma that I'm going in. If she wants to listen in to the other door while I'm walking.
May
through
I
this
make a
space.
suggestion?
Sure.
Always check for traps before you enter a room.
Well, I'm assuming since I was able to open the door, there isn't traps.
That's not always
An
the
unlocked
case.
door,
I know.
an unlocked door in a fortress? Yeah, no, that's a trap.
Pitfall traps. They're very common, especially with goblins.
We're light enough. It's fine.
Are we dealing with goblins?
Yeah.
Yes.
Over the mental link, I'm going to say to them, I'm like, so did you guys find out how many guys are in the room? What's going on? Where are you at?
We're still looking around. We did not go in the room because we can't. It's a door. I can't look in. I can't see how many people are in there. So
Does
we
it have a
skipped that
keyhole?
door. We looked. The door was there. We moved on. So we'll go back to it at some point. But
All right.
we're trying to explore more.
Okay.
Right now, I'm in a chapel-based type room with a door and two curtains that lead to another
Oh.
area.
Watch out for bear traps. They tried to get us with those earlier, and pitfall traps also tried to get us with those earlier.
Grandma's gonna move forward and check the other door that she did not check.
Okay. Are you wanting to listen to the door, or are you just wanting to go in?
Listen.
Okay. Roll perception.
That is a 15.
15. You're not hearing anything inside.
Alrighty, and I would like to push that door open and just look inside.
Okay. As you open the door, I will say opening the door does break your stealth because you're interacting with the object.
Okay.
That is just how it works. And inside, there are 3 hobgoblins standing guard at this door. And
Helly, I would like to imagine she's just cracking it enough to look in. She's not opening the door.
okay, well they still see the door has opened slightly because again they are guarding the room, so they're not initially seeing you, but they have noticed that the door.
They still have to beat her stealth check.
No,
Again,
he said
she-
because I
She
opened the
interacted
door,
with an
uh,
object.
no.
Mechanics as written, it only happens when she she enters line of sight and interacts with them or attacks them. If she interacts with an object, you'll have to have her make like a sleight of hand check in order to keep her stealth.
So, like, in this instance, she would have to make a sleight of hand check to open the door quietly and slowly enough that they don't notice it.
Okay, then let's roll sleight of hand. Again, she also knows that she didn't hear anybody on the other side of the door.
Yeah,
Give me
but we're being
one
really
second here.
sneaky here, and this is the kind of thing the grandma would know as a character.
That's why I'm wording everything to a very specific T.
Yeah.
Also, they rolled a nat 20 for their perception of seeing the door budge. So...
Okay. Grandma, what'd you get?
I said 1 minute, guys. 1 second here. Okay, I had somebody was texting me. 1 moment. Okay.
How dare.
I'm sorry. I try
Roll
not
a sleight
to.
of hand. Good
I know.
luck.
I know.
Good, very luck.
Well, that's an 18 on the die plus 6, which is 24.
Do they beat her with that natural 20? Do they still get 24?
Let me double check exactly what they're getting here. And they do get a +6 to their perception.
Well, this is how Grandma dies.
So, they see that door creak open, and they're like, "Who's there?"
Grandma's gonna let it shut like the wind maybe just moved it, and she is going to go in her head, I'm getting out of here, be careful, and Grandma's gonna go out that door.
She books
What
it.
which door are you going? Back the way you
Um,
came?
Yeah. And at that point, Grandma has said that in general for everybody to hear. But specifically, her goal at that point is to let Essence know, like, careful, hobgoblins. I am skedaddling because I am not invisible.
Helly, is this rubble difficult terrain?
I don't believe so.
If it doesn't say
They've got a particular thing here. Cracked and uneven flagstones, but doesn't say anything about rough terrain through here.
So you can get all the way through here and close that door behind you in one action.
I do not want to close the door because Essence is in there.
That's fair.
So we're just at that point I should be able to. Well, okay, so we're not in combat, but can Grandma take a dash action or a dash bonus action and book it?
You can dash.
Cool. We dash
No,
it.
dashing is noisy.
Okay.
It will break your stealth.
My stealth has already been broken. That's been.
What's been broken by these 3, not the rest of the base.
Yeah, not the ones that are by that door.
Anyway, Grandma's booking it.
60 feet. That gets you outside.
Perfect.
And Helly, as soon as she says that, I'm also going to start moving.
All right. I imagine, again, because you guys said you were getting closer, that you're probably in the ballpark of here already by the point she opens the door.
Yeah.
All right. This guy's going to walk out. He's going to see this door now open.
Essence is invisible and...
Oh, I know. You are invisible. While Grandma's running out and booked it around the corner, he's just going to come up here and just...
Close the door on you?
Fucking
boy.
goblins.
Okay. You got lucky.
Essence is just keeping her mouth quiet, and in her head, she's like, oh lord. Holy shit.
Can you all hear this?
I had to abandon you.
Are you okay? Do you
Yeah,
need help?
fine. I'm
Okay.
good.
Should we have a safe word for when this goes bad and we have to run in really fast and kill things?
My word was always cucumber, but I mean, that was a different
I'm very
situation.
partial to broccoli, although it's very hard to remember sometimes.
But that's
We
her
can't
name
do
of her
broccoli.
pet.
That's my pet.
Ah, that's fair. Ellie, you should get that reference. Anyways.
What's a safe word for?
What
it's
about
for when
blathering
things-
blatherskite?
Giggling in her head.
It's for when things are going wrong and you don't want them to go wrong anymore, and so you need help.
You know what? I know what it is. It's purple flying monkey tacos.
Purple flying monkey.
Yes.
I mean, sure.
I
Go
agree.
ahead. I'm cool with that. You can say that pretty fast in your brain, so.
I mean,
Did-
I can't say
I was
that
gonna
with
say
you.
blathering blathers guides, so.
Essence is going to ask Grandma, did you get out okay?
I think so.
Awesome. You might as well just stay out there and let it cool down for a moment, because
Did
yikes.
they? So what happened? How did you? Why did you get? Like I'm like looking at Grandma. I'm like, okay, so what happened that made you freak out and run away? They noticed you? Did they actually see you or?
So I listened to the door. Nothing was there. I opened, take a little bitty, itty bitty peek, and there were 3 hobgoblins in there.
Oh.
They noticed the door, and I booked it.
Okay, I'm gonna change my direction to Essence and be like, did you notice the hobgoblins do anything when they went investigating for Grandma, or did they lose interest yet?
No, they just closed the door that I had opened, and all I heard was fucking goblins.
Oh, okay. So they probably just assumed it was one of the goblins that had opened the doors and caused a problem, and then went back to what they were doing. That's the best case scenario.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly,
Funny
Grandma,
enough,
you
I
could
was
probably
right in
go
that
back
door.
in.
Well, I did book it out here, so that door that I told y'all there were people in, they may have heard me book it out. So somebody wants to come and just giveth me their assistance just in case.
I'm right over here. As I like hold up my hand and wave at Grandma.
Oh, hi! Grandma does like the grandma sees you across the airport. It's like, hi, honey, type of wave. Yeah, okay. We'll try to stealth again.
Okay. We're just going to. I think we should just wait at the landing of this spot because you guys can get to it pretty fast, and we'll wait.
Like right behind the wall.
25.
So we're gonna wait right over here, Helly, if we can get there quietly. I don't know if anyone will notice us. If they do, we'll deal with that.
But most of your communication's in your head, so
All of the communication's been in our head,
All
except
of
for I
it.
kind of turn to Sildor every once in a while and whisper something to him. Like I just turn to him and like when we start moving, like Grandma got caught. Let's go. And then we start moving, like, oh wait,
Dude,
she's
she's
chill.
she's
We're
not
gonna wait
dead.
by the door. And I'm just like, we'll wait by the door. Just put my hands up and like finger on my faceplate. I imagine like he's itching to go, but also recognizes this is a stealth mission.
He's like you can tell he wants to go, and he's fighting really hard just to charge in there. But he's just like, fine.
And I like look at him and say, "Trust me, I am a coiled spring. The instant shit goes down, I will be the first one through that door, come hell or high water."
Ness is like leaning on her sword, just picking at her teeth with her nails.
Just
At
like
this
looking,
point-
like nibbling on the ends of her teeth to like cut them short, and then like looks at him, kind of shakes her head, and, like nibbles on another one.
No, it's like specifically her thumbnail. It's specifically her
thumbnail.
thumb. So she's leaned over her sword with both hands while it's in the scabbard, and she's just nibbling on her thumbnail.
At this point, Grandma, so I got a 25. But how you see Grandma disappear is she does like the whole cape thing and kind of like pull her cape across her, and then like she just disappears in front of y'all's face, and you're like,
Swoosh.
He does my job here is done. Swishes cape and disappears.
exactly. And Grandma will walk back in, kind of hesitating at that door, just making sure that that other door isn't open or anything.
Essence is going to tell Grandma to just stay by that first door to hear if anything goes on. Maybe even see if she can distinguish voices.
Alrighty, and Grandma will listen up to the door again.
I'm gonna like through the mind. Grandma, does that door have a keyhole?
I mean, maybe.
Helly?
I mean, the book doesn't say anything about a keyhole. It also does not state that that door can be locked, so I'm going to assume no.
Okay.
It's just a
Important
slab of wood.
information.
It's like 4 or 5 just slabs of wood just stuck up against one another.
Are there any cracks in it that she can see through? Basically, I'm asking, is there a way for her to look into that room even a little bit, just to get some visual?
I'll make it a high perception check.
Okay.
We'll see if we can will something into reality here.
Okay, so I have +5 to perception. Oh, that is a 9, my friend.
Uh,
14.
these doors surprisingly well maintained after all of
Solid.
these years. Not even a
I mean, there's-
splinter.
There's no holes in them, but they definitely got the shit kicked out of them.
There is no light coming through this door. I thought it was like dark or something, and earlier I heard the people talking. So I'm assuming they're not talking in the dark. So that's
Try
a
to count
solid ass
voices, I
door.
guess.
Okay, Grandma leans
And then
up to
in
the
my
door.
head, I just go to Essence. How you doing in there? You're pretty far. Right.
I'm just chilling for a moment, making sure that there's no cause for worry
Hobgoblins?
for that first room.
Yeah, that's fair.
I will try and see if I can distinguish any voices. Or how many voices.
Hey,
Which-
bad. We'll make that another perception check.
Okay. That ain't as bad. That is going to be an 18.
18.
not bad at all.
You can definitely tell there are at least 4 voices in there.
There is a minimum of 4 voices in there.
All
they sound like goblins?
all of them sound goblin-like.
Do they
I
sound like
speak as the
goblins?
goblin. Can I understand anything they say with that, or just it's goblin voices?
It's goblin voices. Some of them are just talking shit, and one of them's barking orders about cleaning something. Other ones are griping and complaining about cleaning something.
It sounds like at least 3 of them are like trying to relax, and the other one has a big stick up his ass.
Wait, do we have a red brand cloak?
I do.
I do.
I
Do we
considered
have
getting
one
one,
where-
but it stunk worse than my normal clothes.
Yeah.
Well, I was just thinking maybe one of us could put that cloak on and just walk in there like we're a red brand.
I don't think me as a cat would do well, but I can leave it on the doorstep, and then you can walk up and put it on.
Sure.
Okay, Grandma will put it on the, like, just outside the door and then climb up again. So that way she's still stealthy.
I turn to Nessa and say, "You're a lot better at lying to people than I am."
Oh, I'm not sure to take that as a compliment or to insults at this point.
Take it as a compliment. You have a skill I don't have. You're doing great.
Don't forget, they also recognize at least the 3 main of us. So keep that in mind.
Oh, would they recognize us? They would recognize Nessa, wouldn't they?
At least
Oh,
Nessa,
yeah, I did
Essence,
have,
and Gran were all on a wanted poster that is in
Mm.
Grandma's
I
scrapbook.
do have a bounty on my head.
Was that a bounty from the spider that was on her head? Oh, okay. Never mind, that's a bad idea. The goblins would just immediately go, "Aren't you the guy from the poster on that wall?" and then point at it.
What about
Oh,
Seldar?
woman, thank you very much.
Goblins can't tell the difference. They don't have a gender.
Guy is
What
a
about-
gender-neutral term.
What about having Seldar put it on?
I turn to Sildar, I look him up and down and go, "They'll probably recognize him."
Why don't we just leave it as is for right now? and
Yeah, I agree.
Continue looking. As this is going on, I'm going to make my way around the edge of the room to the first curtain on my right.
Okay, so you're going to this curtain?
Yes, but I am following along the curve of the walls.
Okay.
A
you've made
helpful
it-
reminder, always look up.
Nah.
True gamers don't look up.
I mean,
True gamers
sure.
just push forward, hitting A.
True gamers go into a cave without any torches.
Yeah, I'm one of them.
Me too. I
Um,
get yelled at all the time for it.
I am going to.
I mean, if you have Optifine, all you need is one torch. We were talking about Minecraft, right?
Hey, what you doing there, Soul?
I'm going to make it look like a breeze just came through as I'm moving the curtain aside for me to walk through, but it's going to look like it was just wind.
Ooh,
Yeah,
that performance.
I would say performance on that one.
That's a good time to use performance
and
for
you know what?
something it's not usually
And
for.
unfortunately, because you're in a castle that has no open windows, you are literally in a room with no windows. I
No,
gotta
we
make
said there was a draft.
Yeah.
No, Grandma said there was a draft.
Yeah,
Because
there's a
she doesn't-
draft, Kelly.
Because she doesn't know how to. She doesn't know what a
Word.
curtain is. So
I got an 18.
Well, I'm gonna say because there are no windows here, and the room that had the current has been closed off. I gotta make this with disadvantage to try to make that that breeze effect.
Get a 19.
Fine.
Get a 19.
That one was a 12.
Aw.
12. Let me
Plus your
let me make-
performance.
Yeah, that's with the performance.
Oh boy.
let me
I
make
don't
some
have a very
rolls
high
here.
charisma.
I think that would be an insight check, Kelly.
Insight.
Yeah, it's more like understanding why things happen than it is to, like. Anyway,
Well,
sorry.
that's a 14.
No.
So they're seeing something that curtain did not move like it should have, and you see 3 goblins turn towards that curtain.
But you
So,
did brush
was it
into the
more-
rooms.
Was it more of they heard the curtain, then turned and saw? Or were they already looking that direction?
They
That's
heard
another
the curtain
important
and
question.
turned.
Okay. Okay.
Question, Helly, did Essence get into the room?
If she wants to be into the room pushing through the curtain, I will allow. If she does not want to push through, she does not have to.
Nah, I'll be slightly in the room.
Where are the goblins, Helly?
Let me reveal.
Reveal yourself.
Oh boy.
Oh, I thought that was like a spider, and then I realized he's holding daggers, like going backward. Spider
They all turn to
goblin.
that curtain, aka door.
Well, that's gonna go well.
I'm going
The
to.
the one,
you-
well, real quick, the one in the middle is just to be. Grick, was that you?
Essence is going to keep her mouth quiet.
Suggestion: use this time to get out of the way.
That's what I was going to say and I'm going to see if I can latch onto the wall, either to my left or right, just above slightly, so that way if they do go out that way, I'm not in their way.
Okay. This is a fairly small room, but it is big enough for you to be able to skirt past here.
Skeet,
I am
skeet.
also tiny as shit.
Yeah.
Not
Uh-huh.
tiny, but small.
Blue's gonna walk through there while the guy in the middle's like, fucking Grick.
Fucking Rick.
It's always great.
God damn it, fucking. I think I said Rick, not Greg.
No,
What
Grick.
is it,
It is Rick with a G at the front.
Yeah, Grick.
The
Rick,
sound
okay, that's why I was
guy.
here, Greg.
Damn, what was it? It was God damn it, fucking Dave, but instead of Dave.
And because it's a
Rick.
curtain, the door is now closed again, and you cannot see what Blue is doing here. You have lost line of sight.
That's fine. I'm going to, in my head, as I'm staring the guy in front of me down, be like, so I'm in a room with 2. They don't see me. 1 just left. I could do one of 2 things. I could try to cast sleep and hope that they pass out, or I could inflict wounds to one and try to stab the other one before they can do anything.
Do they look like regular goblins?
I believe that's a yes.
From what you can tell, that these 3 goblins are wearing filthy robes.
They're wearing filthy robes. Does that give you any idea?
So they're not wearing armor, which means they should be easy to hit. You just have to hit them hard enough to one-shot both of them.
We're not in there though, so I'm leaning towards getting them to go to sleep.
I would lean towards not even engaging with the goblins, because I think it would be better to recon this, because obviously they're a little wary. Unless you think you can kill both of them before the other guy gets in there, because you're still going to have to kill the third guy.
Well, is it still day or is it starting to become night?
You guys got there early in the morning.
Yeah,
Okay,
it's
so
day.
putting them to sleep wouldn't be the bright idea because they're already awake.
Well, you could
use
if
your
you
sleep
put them to
spell.
sleep. With a sleep spell, technically, yeah. I would wait until all of them are in the same room, then try to use a sleep spell, and then kill whoever doesn't sleep. Just keep in mind, if you use that spell, you're losing your invisibility.
That is true.
And your current mission, your current objective is gather information.
I am going to skirt along the wall to the other door or curtain and just kind of chill right there for a moment and see what the 2 goblins do.
Okay. After the few minutes, Blue is still out doing blue things. These 2 turn back towards a altar in the table. Let me go about and give a quick recap of this room, because I didn't really do that yet. This chamber occupies the northernmost tower of the castle. A stone altar stands in the middle of the room, covered with a blood-stained black cloth. Golden ritual implements, a chalice, a knife, and a censer are carefully arranged atop of the altar. 2 archways to the south are covered by heavy curtains.
So that's why they saw the quote-unquote wind. They're heavy curtains.
Yes, they
They're
are.
heavy.
I did specify that they were heavy.
That's true.
I did specify that when you went into the last room.
Are they talking or just looking? And is there any insignias that I can see on the altar?
Go ahead. Right now, it seems like the guy in the middle, or the guy who was in the middle of this boy, seems to be doing some form of prayer. If you want to look for any symbols, go ahead and roll a religion check.
I got an 8. I'm not very religious.
That's okay.
It's an altar. That's about what you got. It's an altar. It's made of
Honestly,
stone.
we should have our cleric or our paladin in there, since that would make most sense for looking at something
Our
religious.
paladin
But
ain't sneaky though.
Am I able to listen
That
through
is
the
a fact.
curtain to see if the other goblin is still in that room?
I mean,
'Cause if
roll
he-
perception.
If I can hear that he's not, then I want to see if I can squeeze myself out of there by going underneath of it. That is a 23 for perception.
You can hear, listening, you can hear this guy just coming out. Rick, where are you? Are you messing with these curtains again? Come on out.
Rick sounds like a prankster.
I
I
like
like
Rick.
Rick.
To
We should
wait.
adopt him.
wait. I'm gonna in your mind go essence. Wait, is one of them separated from the other 2?
At the moment, yes. What I was thinking was if he goes and I hear him start coming back towards the other curtain, at the same time I will swiftly go out my curtain
Ooh, I like that. That's pretty mischievous.
and do that.
Musical curtains sounds like fun.
At this point, would you say, Goblin Slayer, that you have put on the cloak?
I am now wearing the cloak.
Now, did you
It
ever
is-
go out and wash this cloak? Because I remember the ones you got were rancid.
No. Grandma
No, it's
forgot about it
nasty.
like everything else in her bag, so it
I'm just like
reeks.
clipping. I'm like clipping the cloak onto my armor, and like it goes over, and I'm just like, I swear to God, I will kill all of you for this.
And in Grandma's head, like she gets a whiff of it, and you hear her in her head go, like she's like,
Okay, that's like
She remembers what it
3-week-old blood just
yeah.
caked on that thing.
And these weren't clean people either, so it probably was like sweat and grime. And Grandma forgot it was in the bottom of her bag.
Question, Helly. Question,
Yes?
Helly. Instead of lying, can I intimidate these people into believing I'm a red brand? Would that be a possibility on the table? Just
let
big
me think
scary
for a
man
moment.
in red brand cloak tells you he's a red brand. Don't ask any more fucking questions.
You know what? Sure, why not? I
In
rolled
Goblin,
a
by
d20.
the way.
I rolled a d20 and I was thinking it's high. It's both a 15. Sure, why not? It was a 19.
And I just say in my head to Gran, do you still have some poison?
Yes, she should have 3 bottles.
Can I have a
Yeah.
bottle to put on my weapon in case I need it?
Close your eyes and hold your hand up above your head.
I just hold my hand up above my head.
And Grandma takes one of the bottles and places it in his hand.
I just my hand grips around it and I go, "Thank you." Put it in my just put it in like I'm just going to put it in under a leather strap that's holding like one of my shoulder plates together. And I'm like, "Okay, here goes nothing." In my head to Essence I say, "I'm coming in. I'm about to make maybe a commotion. Just be ready for them to be extra distracted for a moment."
And Grandma
And
goes,
I'm just-
wait, that's not the door she went through.
No, I know, but I need to go in and I'm going to figure out these guys.
Just making
If
it
anything
clear
goes
that
wrong,
you're not going in that door.
if anything goes wrong, it's purple banana suit, right? That's the
There was
Purple flying
tacos
monkey
somewhere.
tacos.
purple whatever. I'll just
Taco.
say bloody taco or something like that. Anyways,
Bloody taco.
I'm going to walk in
Tacos.
all the way up to
Grandma's
this
I don't know
going
what
to
tacos
ready
are,
an
but tacos.
action, by the way, in
Good idea.
case she needs to jump in. If things go downhill too much, Grandma's going to swoop in and get in the action.
Okay, I'm going to walk up to this door, take a deep breath, square my shoulders, stand tall, and look like a fucking menace. And then I'm going to push the door open and walk in and see what's going on in here.
All right, let me quickly unhide all of the boys in here. All right.
Boys.
Doors kicked open.
I don't kick it. I do open it and I walk in and I'll be like, "What are you lazy fuckers doing?" If any of these goblins are sitting down, I'm going to say that. If none of them are sitting down, like I want, what are they looking at before I say something? Actually,
All of them except for this boy are all just cleaning the floor, cleaning pans. It just
they're cleaning.
this
I
guy
would
is
still
the
say,
one
what are you
barking
lazy
the
fuckers doing?
orders to all of the others to clean.
So what is this room in here?
So let me give you the description of this room, as you now are able to see it. The western portion of this large hall ends in a wall of rubble, but the remainder is still intact. This must have been once the castle's banquet hall, with a soaring ceiling 25 feet high, 2 large wooden tables, and plain benches stand in the middle of the room, with a brass brazier full of glowing coals tucked in one corner, dirty dishes, half stew pots, and moldy heels of bread and gnawed bones cover the tables.
Okay. I look up and I go, in my head I go, and they're making food right now?
Yep, some are cleaning, some are making food, but this guy is barking orders and doing most of the cooking.
I walk in and I say,
He's
"What
also
is taking
rather-
you so long?"
He's also a bit on the pudgier side of a goblin.
Yeah, okay. He's my first target if anything goes wrong. He deserves it. I just walk in and I say, "Oi!"
Was
Hey,
it lost?
who are
I,
you? Who are
Boy.
you?
Was it lost?
I look directly at him and say, "I'm the hired Red Brand Muscle, motherfucker. Where's my lunch?"
Breakfast.
Red Brand Muscle? I wasn't told of any Red Brands coming up here today. I haven't been making anything.
Fucking, of course they didn't tell you anything about this. Look, I was told you would have a ready-made lunch for me so I can go on my next mission without having to deal with this shit. And do any of them have food in their hands that are next to me, or are these two guys cleaning?
Let me roll a dice and see, because none of these guys have really stated what the heck each one of them's doing. It's just they're
Okay.
there. So let's make this a coin flip.
Also, I
Hey.
saw one of the swords as a spatula, and I thought that was so cool that they gave the goblins cooking utensils, and then
That would
moved
be
and it was a
great.
sword.
One of them has a frying
It is
pan.
possible.
Uh-huh.
Hey, Yellow is carrying a dirty stew pot. Red is carrying a clean stew pot full of stew. Although the stew does not smell all that good, but it's food.
And the other guys are currently like doing something over there.
Yeah, they're over there cutting up what rations they do have and cleaning up what needs to be cleaned.
I just look at all of the goblins, look over all of them, and then zero back in on this guy, the guy in purple, and I'm going to walk right up to him and be as intimidating as possible and say, "I was told I was going to get fucking lunch."
Roll intimidation.
Thank you.
I think this is like the first time we've intimidated someone.
Ooh.
Mhm.
16 plus 2, so that's an 18.
Okay. With an 18,
I remember a situation of playing good cop, bad cop with the Dragonborn
I-
to Tabaxi.
those goblins does back a little bit. He backs a little bit, grabs the stew pot from the red goblin, and just brings it over to you. Like, I'm sorry, I wasn't told you were gonna be here, but we got some stew. Will this do? We'll work on something.
I lean over and I smell the pot, and then I just stand straight, look him right in the eyes, and say, "Is that even food?"
It's food we got. The other goblins here eat it. I mean, we weren't accustomed to a red brand being here.
Fine. I guess I have to do everything myself. Give me that. And I just take the pot from his hands, and I'm gonna walk over to the cooking fire. And any goblin that gets in my way is getting basically shoulder
Sure.
checked into the nearest wall.
They're clearing a path.
Yeah, I walk right over and say, "Fine, I'll make you some good fucking stew so I can have at least some goddamn rations." And I am going to set this on, and I'm going to A, fix the stew, and B, at a certain point while I'm fixing the stew, I'm going to add the purple worm poison I have that I just got into the stew.
Remember, it's a die-away purple worm poison, but
It's
it should
diluted.
it'll
But
still
it'll-
do something to them.
It will, at the very least, it will fuck these goblins up hardcore. So
Grandma
I
is gonna whisper in your head, "Why did you say you're gonna make them some goddamn food? What the heck?"
in my head, I say to Grandma, "Get everybody ready. I'm about to poison a whole fuckload of goblins."
Grandma is going to, in her head, go, "Caw-caw!" Get ready.
In my head, I say to everyone else, "Oh God, that's not what I meant to." I'm inside of a room full of goblins, and I have a stew pot. I'm going to make some stew and poison it so that hopefully we can kill most of these goblins, or at least fuck them up hardcore.
Oh, that makes a lot more sense.
So
Grandma didn't
I
know
will
that's what
say
you
that
used
the your quote unquote food rations here are quote the stores are not edible by human standards. Goblins can tolerate them enough when fresher food isn't available.
Yeah, no. I'm going to.
You've got the bottom of the barrel here, sir.
I don't care. I'm just trying to make it edible. To me.
I mean, I'm gonna need
I
a
take-
performance check on this, and it's gonna be a very difficult one here.
The true question is does he have a spoon that has holes in it?
Slotted spoon?
Oh, that's
Sorry.
not bad. That's not bad. That's said performance. Ooh, -1. So that's a 16.
All right, it is slightly more edible. It's still not all
So-
that good, but I mean,
So-
it won't make you immediately vomit.
Yeah. So I start adding. I'm like, you need to add fucking salt to this shit. You gotta remember herbs and fucking spices. You guys do not use the right fucking herbs and spices. I can't believe.
We don't got much herbs and spices yet.
Just
It's all
go out
gone.
in the forest and get some. Have you never foraged for proper herbs and spices before? Did nobody teach you this shit?
Hey, the king doesn't let
No,
us
they're
go out
good
and
ones.
forage. We're supposed to be here in the keep.
In your head,
But the
Grandma
raiding parties
says,
are for, but they're not back yet.
Tell
What
them
do you
that
mean they're
Grandma
not
would
back
be
yet? They were supposed to
disappointed
be
in
here
them.
this morning.
Hey,
He's
you got
definitely gonna be
I don't know if they're not
disappointed in
here.
you.
I'm not their keeper.
God fucking damn it. I have to do everything around here. As I have made it so that I can sip it without cringing, essentially. And I
It's
start
still not
ladling
good,
it
but
in-
it's tolerable.
I just pull out my ration tin that has a lid on it that I made, and I just pull the lid off, put a couple scoops in. No, I am going to add the vial. I'm like, and then you gotta fucking add. Look, this is the best fucking shit for it. This is concentrated tarragon. Have you ever had concentrated tarragon, sir?
I don't think I have.
It's fucking delicious. As I pull the cork and dump the entire vial in, close it, and mix the stew really good so you can't even tell it's in there. And then I ladle 2 scoops into my ration tin and say, fine, now you can fucking eat like kings now that I've fixed your goddamn stew. And I just start walking out, and as I walk past this man, I am going to shoulder check him intentionally. Just fuck out of my way.
Move, bitch. Get out the way.
And just walking right out the door.
But you know what? Seeing you come at him, he does dodge the shoulder
That's
charge.
That's
Man
fine.
Man rolled a 19 plus whatever the hell his dex is to dodge.
That's fine.
And he's a goblin. He's got decent dodge, even being pudgy.
I'm gonna stop at the door and turn and say, fuck all of you, first of all, and second of all, next time, make sure you have some good fucking food available. God damn.
And the grandma's
close the door.
disappointed in him.
And,
grandmother's
and your
disappointed.
grandmother is... My grandmother would be disappointed in you, and so would yours. And then I close the door and walk out.
Grandmother.
You just hear hee 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 in the background from Grandma.
In his head.
Yeah. So I have now exited that room, and I'm going to... Actually, no. I'm going to fill 2 ration tins. And then I'm 3 ration tins, because I know there's 3 bugbears. And I'm going to now... Once I close that door, I'm going to walk over to this door and knock on it.
Hey, who's there?
I was told to bring you fucking rations. What do you want from me? Red Brand, obviously.
Hey, Blue's gonna open up the door. I didn't ask for no rations. Red
They
Brand,
told me it was breakfast fucking time.
Red Brand, your base got wiped out like 3 weeks ago. Where the fuck
Yeah.
have you been?
Look, I don't know what happened. I went back to the fucking base. Everything was covered in blood. Okay, look. I may have gone out and gotten some mushrooms a couple of days ago, and everyone was fine. I thought we were going to be fine. I was going to add it into the beer. We're going to have a great laugh about it. Then I come back, and every fucker that I worked with is now goddamn dead. And well, I assume they're dead. I never found the fucking bodies.
Well,
So
maybe,
I just-
PTO.
well, maybe if you were there, we wouldn't have had to take out that stupid bandit truck that wiped out the rest of your friends.
You know, maybe if I was there, it would have made a fucking difference, but I wasn't. Anyways, here's your fucking food. Get the hell out of my face. As I just shoved the food into his chest and like, anyways, I'm fucking supposed to go and do a goddamn scouting mission for some fucking cave or something, and these fucking goblins can't even cook some good fucking. They can't even cook passable rations. I had to make something else myself. And of course, they're all like, "Oh, that's so good. You have to give it to the other guys." I assume they were joking because that shit is unedible. I swear to God.
Hey, you know what? Roll me a deception check. We'll see how good you are at lying to these guys.
This is that I will take the deception check. I'm not being intimidating to these guys. There's nothing I can do. Please, please,
they
God.
don't care about your intimidation. They're hobgoblins.
Dice gods, I only want one thing from you right now.
A nat 20.
That's
Praise
a
be
19. I'll take it. 18. So it's a 19 minus 1. That's an 18. Fucking take
Hey.
it.
Praise
You
RNG.
beat them. They're a little bit sus about you, you know, not being there when your quote unquote band got wiped out, and this is the first they're hearing about you in 3 weeks. But they're whatever. Not my circus, not my monkeys.
Not my circus, not my monkeys. Nobody tells anyone anything around here. I'm just gonna give them their food and be like, and don't be surprised if it gives you the shits. I swear to God, none of them know how to wash their fucking hands. And I'm just gonna walk out the door now. Closing the door behind me, I walk out and walk right over to the grandma, and in her head I say, "The trap is set. Now we wait."
I want to go in that other room where Essence was.
Where was
It's
that?
that door to the left, just past the one you just went to.
Okay, I'll open the door. You follow me through.
Okay, and Grandma is still like not on the ceiling, but like very up towards the ceiling, still crawling.
While he was
So,
doing all of
question,
that
Helly.
over there, what was happening on my side?
Yeah, what was happening on her side? Because I have now just poisoned a whole bunch of goblins.
This guy here still shouting for Brick, and I, because reasons, I need to just quickly roll a dice.
Oh, is Grick gonna hear him is the question.
Well, he is finishing his search and coming through this door.
Oh no!
I rolled a dice to see what door he would go through. Evens was one side, odds was another.
Would I have, since I was listening in on the other side, would I hear that he was closer to the curtain I was at compared to the other one?
She did say she was listening.
She was.
I mean, it's a heavy curtain. Doesn't really allow a lot of sound through. Roll me just perception. We'll see if you can duck out of the way.
That would be a 14.
14. I'd say you're able to quickly you're hearing him coming towards this curtain. You duck out of the way.
Is he now in the room with us?
He's walking into the room.
I'm going to go to the other curtain,
To the left, to the left.
and I'm going to
Take it back
say,
now,
are
yo.
you guys at that door? If so, can you make
Why
a
not this
commotion so
time?
that way I can get out of here?
As soon as she says that, I am just pushing the door open and wait. Right, traps.
The door is open.
I push the door open and I'm gonna look for traps. Because I don't trust this fucking room. I don't trust any of these rooms, but like the other two had people in them already. This one doesn't have anyone in it that I see.
Okay. Check for traps. Roll perception.
That's a natural 20.
Woo!
Okay.
Oh,
With
I
a
can't
natural
tell that.
20, looking for traps. There are no traps that you can see, and again, there's no traps.
Okay.
You are clear to
I'm just
enter.
I'm gonna walk right in and in my head say, which side are you on?
Okay,
if you're
well,
looking at the wall, I'm the one.
Even
on
though
the
there were no traps, there is still something that happens here.
Okay.
Oh no!
As
Is
you
it
walk
something
in-
that I would have noticed with a natural 20 perception check?
No, because they beat your stealth. Their stealth beats your perception.
They rolled above a 20.
They rolled a. Hey,
20
what did,
hold up. 23. They had to roll a 23.
yes, they had a 24 actually,
Fine,
because
whatever.
they are proficient with it.
That's fine, whatever. I'm walking out.
Okay. Let me properly read through this here real quick. All right. So, dropping down onto your head from the ceiling, because true gamers never look up, is Grick.
Holy fucking shit.
Uh,
Fucking great.
gnarly.
Unfortunately, I lost what I set all of these levels to be for the creatures in my zones because I am what you would
Well,
consider
we're
a
running at
professional.
base level. Fuck it. Let's go.
And then I might be able to find it quick.
No! Base level. We the people are a democracy, and we vote base level.
No, this is very, very obviously a dictatorship because the DM has power over all.
I know. That's why I made the show.
Still can't believe I didn't make that check. I'm so pissed about that. Waste of a fucking 20.
I mean, hey, you saw there were no traps.
I didn't see anything in the room. He got a 24. He was above me. It's whatever.
I mean, he also has stone
Technically, he is
camouflage.
not a trap.
Yeah.
Okay,
Would
so
Essence be able to crawl underneath the curtain and get into the other room?
No, she doesn't know this is happening yet.
I mean, you'll be hearing the commotion here in a second as this thing attempts to attack you with its tentacles.
Sure.
And to think he was hiding from the other guy, and the other guy did not see him.
That is a 15 to hit.
Doesn't even close.
And
I'll take. Yeah, sure.
that is its turn because it can only do a second attack if it hits with the first.
Yeah. As it swings and misses, I'm like in Goblin. I'm like, "Oi, motherfucker! I'm one of you." Loudly.
It just goes about and makes some form of sounds at you.
I just like I just like step away like, "Oi, whose pet is this?"
And hearing the commotion, this guy is gonna start heading towards the door. Now is your chance to move if you want to move there, Essence.
I will be moving. I don't want to move in front because then he'll see the door, the curtain. So I'm going to scooch back as close to the wall as I can, and as he is going through, I go through with.
Ooh.
All right, this guy's gonna walk through. He's gonna see you. Hey, sorry, Gricko knows not to eat the goblins and hobgoblins. Who the hell are you?
I'm the last fucking red brand as far as I'm aware.
The Last
Red-
of Us. Sorry.
Man, Kane never told us about any red brands showing up.
I literally... Oh my fucking god. He doesn't tell you guys anything either, then, I assume. He
Hey.
told me to come here, get some rations, gather a couple guys up, and we're gonna go on a scouting mission. And suddenly I'm attacked by this motherfucking thing. I
Hey,
know that's a
Grick's just
deception
watching
check.
out.
I'm rolling it. Fine, fine. I
Hey,
just tell him not to
Rick
hit
should
me.
learn his fucking manners.
I'm rolling a deception check, by the way, because I should probably roll that.
yes,
that's
and
a-
he's going to roll perception against you.
That's
Or insight.
but it's a 15 to beat me.
18.
Yeah, no, you know that one.
You're like, hey. So, hey, you know what? For this, hey, Megalobetti didn't tell me about any red brands coming here, and he sees all.
And I can't hear what you just said.
That's
And
testing.
he's
1,
gone.
2.
Yes.
There you are.
Yep.
Okay, that was weird, but whatever. Maglebetti doesn't tell me about any visitors, and he sees all.
Yeah, he sees all. That doesn't mean he tells you everything.
Anyway, he tells me everything. Tells me all of his secrets, so we have a shrine to him.
Essence is going to
Oh, he's
say in
fucking God.
Goblin Slayer's head, try to get him to go forward more so I can squeeze past.
And we're like, and I'm gonna just look at him and be like, what the fuck? Wait, wait, no,
What are
Helly,
you talking about?
Helly, do I recognize that name?
Roll religion.
I figured it was a god.
I'm
Also,
not
even
mad
though
at that.
Grandma
I'm not
was
mad at that.
supposed to follow, she's still in the hallway. She did not go into the room.
+2, so 13.
You don't know a lot about it, but you know that to be the goblin god.
I'm
You're
just like,
specifically a goblin gad?
I just
Yes.
I just take my
was a
hand and like
goblin
start
guy.
rubbing against the faceplate of my helmet, like, look, and I just put my hands up and I just be like, I don't have anything to do with the god you worship. To be honest, I worship booze and sex. That's my entire shtick. This fucking thing, I don't know what this guy is. I don't know
You
what your
worship
problem is.
Dionysus?
I don't. Shut up. I don't know what this guy's problem is. I don't know what your problem is. I am just here to get some stuff up, get a mission. It took me 3 fucking weeks to get here because I was on foot, and in case you haven't noticed, I took some damage as I point to all of the blood on my cloak, and also there's probably still blood on my armor too, from the wolves.
And the dragon.
Well, if you're needing to go about, you get a job, then you go to the king. King's in the other way.
I thought the guy
you're
in the kitchen told me to go this way.
Well, the guys in the kitchen don't know their asses from a hole in the ground.
You're damn right about that. Fine, I'll go talk to the king. I'm sorry. I thought the king was in here. I was told to come in here to get some stuff and take care of. Sorry. Fucking, and as I walk past Grick, I'm just gonna look at Grick and just be like, you're kind of cute when you're not attacking things. Anyways, and I'm just gonna start walking away.
As you're walking away,
The charm check.
as you're walking
Charm person
away,
check.
another smaller Grick drops from the ceiling on top of Grick's head.
Okay, that's adorable.
And in my head, to Essence, I'll be like, actually, as I'm walking here, I'm like, I stop at the door and I turn. I'm like, will you at least show me where King is, so I don't have to fucking take directions every fucking time I go somewhere?
Just be like, I'm directionally challenged.
Plus,
Yeah.
if you give me if instead of giving me that way, I know if you gave me the wrong directions, I can fucking deck you for it.
He's like, fucking fine. Gotta go through the hobgoblins. They're a pain in the ass.
Oh, I just gave them some food. The guys in the kitchen told me to feed them.
Those guys got their own rations.
I didn't know that. Look, it's not my fault the guys in the kitchen are fucking idiots.
You can say that one again. As this is going on, the Grick and Grorty just climb back up the wall.
Freaking Gordy, you motherfucking ass.
To be fair, the original name is Grick, and I'm like, fuck it, we're adding another one in here. That's very small.
Rick and Gordy, yeah, I get it.
All right.
Since I gave you the chance to move in through here,
Yes.
because you were like right behind.
This guy's gonna shoulder charge you as he's walking past you out the door.
Ellie, he can certainly try. I don't know how much damage he's gonna take from shoulder checking my chest plate, but he can certainly try.
Well, I mean, it's a nat 20.
Oh, fair enough. He shoulder checks me into the door frame, and
Man's a lot stronger than he looks for being, scrawny goblin.
in my head to Grandma, I say, "Get ready to murk this fucker." As I close the door behind me and follow him just far enough away that I can do this.
Grandma's, the moment the door shuts, she's dropping on top of that goblin.
Yeah, you drop on the goblin, and as soon as you drop on the, I'm actually. No, you're dropping on him first. I
When
was
I
going
drop,
to try and
I'm
grab
going
him
to
and
try
grab his
and
mouth.
like cover his mouth or something as I drop, if possible. But if not, Grandma's at least using all of her body weight to drop on this goblin.
Helly, as soon as she drops on his head, I am going to try and grab him too and help her with this grapple. We're trying to subdue and silence this boy.
All
Who
right.
wants to make the athletics check for this? Because I've got a higher number.
My acrobatics is better. Way
Well, you
better.
can't use acrobatics to grapple someone. You have to use athletics. Acrobatics is to adopt.
Yeah, acrobatics is.
I
Yeah,
know.
it's
I'm just
escape.
saying in general, that's my better one out of the two. So I suggest you do it.
Okay.
I have a
What-
+0.
Can I get an advantage because she's dropped on him and is helping me?
Sure.
Yeah.
That is
Grandma
a
slam.
10 and a
17 plus 7.
Yeah.
Grandma slam.
24,
slam.
Ellie.
Okay. Let me double
Let's
check
smother
to
some
see.
biscuits.
So so this is going to be either an athletics or a acrobatics check for him to get out.
Yep.
And it's 16.
Total of 16?
Total of 16.
Cool. Yeah, no, I wrap my arm around his throat and put my hand on his mouth while Grandma drops on him. I drag him out of the ground, wrap my arm around his throat and grab him by the hand while Grandma grabs him by the legs.
Well, at that point, Grandma wants to take her dagger and ask him, "Can I just stab him?"
I'm gonna... Helly, can
Or
I
like try
snap
to
his
slit
neck?
his throat or something.
Helly, can I snap his neck?
I'm trying to think on what type of check that would have to be.
I don't know. I assume it would be
This
like
is
just a raw
the
strength or
imp-
something. Right?
I like, yeah. I'm just trying to think like what the DC for that would be, or like how does he combat his neck getting snapped? Because
it would probably be a Constitution
doesn't.
saving throw. It would be a Constitution saving throw against like an athletics check or something. Or
yeah, make an athletics check. We'll make it a raw strength check, and we'll make it against his con.
So +4. That is a 16 plus 4, so a 20.
17.
Crack. Grandma, you draw your knife, and as soon as you get it to his chest, before I just wrench his head to the side as hard as I can and snap his neck.
Grandma, she's gonna look like she's really excited. She's about to kill something, and you do it, and both of her hands drop, and her face drops, and looks at you like you just stole candy from a baby. Like, that's how disappointed
Stole
Grandma
it
is.
from
And
Grandma.
like a little tear, like tears are gonna like start like swelling up in her eyes a bit.
How dare
I
And
look
then you
up-
kind of
steal
pout and be
man's
like, "Are you
tail?"
kidding me?"
I
In
look
your
up
head.
from like snapping his neck and realize that I just stole that kill. I'm like, I'm sorry, Grandma. That's on me.
That was gonna be so fucking cool.
You can kill the
And Grandma
next
wipes
guy.
her eyes, and she goes, "It's fine."
I'll hold the next guy and you can kill him.
Uh-huh. Better.
No, I promise. I swear.
Grandma's cat. That would have been so freaking cool to put in her memoir.
Goblin Slayer's just like, look, I'm not used to working in a team. I'm real sorry, Grandma. Well, next time that happens, I'll wait for you to do it because that's good teamwork. I'll set him up for you. You can get him. We'll take care of it.
Or
Are
you
you
can
guys
give me
saying
your
this in your head, by the
firstborn
way?
/ adopt. Yes.
Okay.
You
My
could also give me
firstborn?
your firstborn / adoption of a child after
That's
the age
gonna-
of 6. Those are your
So-
2 options. Help me.
So Bella, I have to give you Bella.
No. You and your husband's kid, like the one that you guys.
You can be their
Together.
godmother.
Okay, cool. And Grandma's like, "Let's go." She's excited to collect more children to her collection.
Before we go any further, I'm searching this goblin's pockets, like all his pockets. I'm gonna hand his bow over to Grandma and just start. I'm literally
I'm taking
pulling all of his
arrows.
pockets inside out, searching him real fast.
I mean,
Wait,
he's wearing
Where?
robes, but under his robes is a set of armor.
Am I not going to be a godmother? I thought I was your favorite.
You are my favorite, but now I look. I have to make decisions, and you hadn't asked. She asked first. There was kind of a. I don't want to sell my kid to grandma as much as I love her.
Rumpelstiltskin grandma.
So, Helly,
Yeah.
what kind of armor is he wearing? I would be able to identify it, I'm sure.
And how many
the type
arrows?
of armor they're wearing is just standard leather armor.
I say in my head to Essence, the guys in robes are still wearing armor. It looks like leather armor. And then
How many
in my head to everyone else, I'll say there's some sort of monster in the central area. We don't want to fuck with that until last.
He had tentacles.
He had
Essence
lots
is
of
going to go to
tentacles.
the other door and listen in on that side.
So you're going to this door?
Yes.
Alright. Roll perception.
At that, I turn to Grandma and go, so we can't go back through that door yet because problems. But we know where
Can't go
King
over
is.
it. We can't go under it. We just go through it.
We know
Oh.
where King is, and they think that I'm a red brand, and you could maybe sneak around behind me. I don't know.
Real fast, gamer. How many arrows was on him?
Even though he's listed as an archer, I don't think he's actually classified as an archer in use.
Just roll a
Bummer.
d6. Give us a d6. Come on, something, anything.
Oh, there's.
I
For a moment,
roll
I lost my,
I roll a 1 on the d4, so you get 1.
I hand you the only arrow he had in his quiver and just shake my head.
Fucking amateur.
I'm gonna walk back up to this door.
Knows
And I'm
amateur
just
out
going-
her.
I'm gonna
Well,
walk
wait,
up
wait,
to
wait,
this
wait.
door.
Well, Soul's checking her. Soul's
yeah.
checking
Soul's
her
checking.
door.
Soul's sorry.
Patience.
I have a dirty 20.
30-20.
Ooh.
There are no sounds on the other side of this door.
Before you walk towards that other door, Grandma's gonna be like, "We haven't checked behind there," and point to the curtain.
I look over at him like, fair enough. And I'm just gonna put my hand on one side of the curtain and pull it aside to look in there. And just walk in wearing my red grand stuff. I am not stealthy. She can be stealthy. I'm not. But I am definitely taking my time moving through it so Grandma can quickly dart through.
Okay.
Using
Grandma
me
will
as a
be-
cover.
Yeah, Grandma
Okay,
will try and be
on the oth-
sneaky sneak.
On the other side of the curtain that is here, you see what is one door that leads to the east and a pile of rubble that leads to another a screen of canvas in the rubble.
There's a screen of canvas in the rubble?
Yes.
Like the tapestry got caught within the collapse.
Yes.
Oh.
A short
Okay.
passage through the rubble that ends before a screen of canvas.
By the way, Grandma got a 19 or 19 in total. Got a 10 plus my.
Okay.
And I'm gonna just I'm gonna stop and I'm gonna like think for a second and then I'm gonna just walk up to this door. Is it locked, Helly? Is there a lock on it?
Let me check, because I don't have every one of these doors memorized.
That's fine. You don't have to memorize it. Just look faster. I'm sorry. I'm being an asshole right
Just
now.
do your fucking job.
Should we let the others go and kill those goblins in the kitchen? Or check
I
on them?
think they're going to take care of themselves eventually.
Door is not locked.
I just am going to curse my cautious nature. Is it trapped, Helly? Can I roll to check for traps?
You can check for traps.
Thank you. That's a D6. That's not a D6, a D12. I rolled a D12. Sorry. It was a 6 on a D12, but let's try that again because it got off of the wrong surface.
Man's having some issues over there with his check.
I've been
check.
rolling. I've been trying to find a place I can roll that doesn't roll off onto my lap as often, but that's not very good. And perception or
Yep.
investigation.
Perception.
Okay. I mean, +3, so that's an 11. Is there any traps
Hey.
on this door? Whatever you tell me, I'm going to take at face value at full chest.
You see no traps.
There ain't no traps here. I'm gonna just open the door.
Okay. You open the door. You see a door directly in front of you, and a door to your right. Door to your right.
Anyone else in here?
Nobody
Is there
else
a
is
bowl
in here.
anywhere?
Cool. I'm gonna walk up to this door and check it for traps. Also, does it have a lock on it? I don't care
Nope.
if I know if it's locked. I just need to know if it has
No
a
lock on this door.
Checking for traps. That's a 13.
Same as before. You see no traps.
I'm gonna walk. I'm just going to. I was told there's king somewhere. I should probably knock. I'm not going to though because I'm cosplaying as a rough and tumble ruffian man. So I'm just gonna open this door too. As soon as I open the door, if there's anyone in here, I'll be like, "Where the fuck? Who? Do you know who King is?"
Okay, so you're opening this
Wait,
door
should
and
you
asking
know it's Red
asking
Man?
who the king
No.
is.
No,
Or-
I'm just gonna open the door, and depending on what I see, I will decide what I'm gonna say next.
Okay.
I thought
You
that
open
man
the
was
door.
setting it up.
And are you ready for the description of said room?
Feed me.
This chamber has been set up as a crude living space, with thick furs thrown on the floor to serve as carpets, old trophies hanging on the walls, a large bed to the north, and a brazier of coals burning brightly. A round table with several chairs stand to the south near the door. Near the table on the floor is an unconscious dwarf who looks badly beaten.
Is there
Gotta
anyone
get
else in
her.
here?
In this room, there is a female drow, a old bugbear, and a wolf.
Female
The
drow.
bugbear and the drow seem to be talking about something, negotiating.
Can you put them on the map so I know where they are? There we go.
Do you see? They were there. You were not
I
far
can
enough
only
in.
I can only see one of them. Two of them. Is the bugbear in a weird? Okay, the drow's right over there. I walk
Angles.
in and I look around and I look at the drow and I'll be like, finally, I've been looking for you.
The female drow
I'm here to
looks
confess my love.
confused as looking for me.
Yes, I would look. I don't know what happened. A couple of weeks ago, everything was fine. I was just knocking over some villagers every so often for some cash and occasionally doing some drunken debauchery and some weird missions. Next thing I know, I go out to get some fucking mushrooms to maybe spike some of my buddies' brews, have them have a fun night and all, and I come back and everybody's dead and there's just blood on the walls. Do you know what happened? Because quite frankly, I'm getting kind of sick of no one knowing what's going on.
Drow taps their chin for a second and asks if you're part of that crew that was in Phandalin.
Yes, I was in Phandalin. We had this really nice little bar set up and everything. We were making decent money knocking over the villagers. It was a great gig. Tell me who killed them so I can go and fuck their day up.
According to what we got reports from the bugbears that were there, it was a group of 3 rogues and what looked to be a drunk-ass paladin.
Rogues?
I'm that drunk ass paladin.
One of them got gravely wounded, probably dead. The other 3 of them went off to somewhere. We've sent out a few hits for them, but nothing's turned back.
At this point, like, Goblin Slayer's, like, tapping the side of his helmet and just, like, looking very exasperated with this whole thing. All right. And you're the boss, right? I never met the person who was paying me, but I assume since you're not a goblin, you're the boss of this whole shtick, right? You're the guy who was paying us to do the stuff in Phandalin?
As you say that, the bugbear is just growling while sitting over the table.
Oh my
Like-
gosh. It's the bugbear. The bugbear's in the shower.
I'm the king here. And I don't know why a red brand is in my castle.
Did you not hear the part where I said everyone that I was working with died and I didn't know what to do other than go to the place that I was told to go if everything goes horribly, horribly wrong?
And who told you to come here?
The guy with the staff.
Fucking Glassstaff? He didn't even fucking know of this place.
Okay, riddle me this then. If he didn't know where this place was, and he didn't tell me where this place was, how the fuck did I get here? Huh?
And that...
As I look at him.
You know what? Man's gonna roll intimidation on you.
I'm gonna intimidate him back. Let's do this both ways.
Oh, this is just a growling match at this point.
This is,
Well, that's a
this
nat
is
20.
man, man.
Nat 20 minus 1.
Well, that's... Hold up. This is intimidation. So
Yeah?
I got a 21 because I rolled a 19 plus 2.
So, I would say with his nat 20, it's about... You guys are just both
It's
just
even.
barking at each other.
This is us
This is
staring at each
no
other.
one
You
is
can-
we were
scared.
talking about earlier.
This is the anime moment where two guys lock eyes and you can see the red electricity between them
Ching,
as I'm
ching.
just staring him down. And then after a bit, I'm like, fine.
You're having your
Fine.
Naruto Sasuke moment.
Fine. Either way, I'm here. I'm kind of pissed off. And where were those people at? As I look over at the drought, and then like, actually, you're not in charge. I don't care. And I turn back to the king, and I look him in the eyes. And I'm like, so, Mr. In Charge, the guy who is paying me, I assume. Would you like to pay me to go kill these fuckers, or do I have to do it for free?
I'm not paying the red brands for shit.
Who was paying us then?
You're getting paid by her boss.
So you're not the boss here. As I turn to him, as I turn to her, and I say, obviously, you two can't figure out who's in charge here. So once you guys decide who's actually in charge of me, I'm gonna wait this out. And I just fold my arms across my chest plate and just stand there angrily.
You've interrupted some negotiations.
My apologies.
Wink, wink. Nudge, nudge.
Hey, is that the guy that that got kidnapped?
The lug over there? Yes,
Yeah.
the black spider is wanting some information from him.
I can get you that information.
At this point, he spilled about everything else here. This point, now it's just a matter of convincing a price over a map and, if the black spider wants the body.
I look over at the black spider. Look at the king again. Look at the black spider. Look at the
That is
body.
not the black. That is not the black spider.
Proud. I'm in my head. It is the black spider right now.
That's fair in your head canon.
And I just stop. And I'm just my arms across my chest, looking between the two of them, like, okay.
Can you come back another time before we need to show you the way out?
At this point, Grandma's going to say in the head, go through the door, go past the curtain. There are a couple of doors. Get here as quickly and quietly as you can.
To
Just get everybody. Yeah, just get everybody else in here and we'll just take them out.
In my head, I said, I'm going to say to them, I found someone who works directly with the black spider, and there's a bugbear king here, and they're telling me to leave, and I am about ready to open a can of whoop ass. I really would like some support. And I'm like, fine. I'm just gonna put my hands up and be like, fine. I will wait outside, and I will wait outside past the second door if you want me to, so I don't listen in, I say with air quotes, on your important, also with air quotes, meetings. Sorry. When you're ready to come and deal with whatever the fuck went on in Phandalin, thank you, by the way, as I turn to the drow, for telling me that it was a few rogues and a paladin. I think I know who you're talking about. When I get the chance, I'm gonna go fuck that paladin up first, and then I'll get the scrawny little fucking dex nerds. And I just storm out of the room.
As you're leaving,
That's so
as you're
jealous.
leaving, the bugbear's like, "Don't let the door hit you on your ass on the way out."
Helly, can I
Leave the
break?
door open.
You.
I am going to. As he says that, I stop in the doorway, step back in through the doorway, and in my head I say, "If anyone wants in this room, now is your last fucking chance." And I walk up to him like, "Look, it's been a long fucking week, and I haven't had a chance to kill anything for what fucking happened. So excuse me if I'm a little fucking angry." And then
Maybe you shouldn't have abandoned your post.
I didn't abandon it. I went out to get some mushrooms for the guys. We did it all the fucking time. It wasn't like there wasn't 12 fucking people in there.
It was the new recruits initiation.
By the way,
look-
at this point, would we say the other people have been moving forward while? Because
Hey,
earlier I did
yeah,
say it, so
yeah.
would they? Okay.
I have basically been stalling for time, so
Yeah, she's still hiding in like that second room area. She hasn't gone in yet, but she is ready to bolt in there and start. She has both of her psychic daggers in her hand.
I would
I'm
say
going
that
to-
Essence is making her way over and is probably towards Grandma, if not further in, since she's invisible.
I'm now going to walk out this door and just throw my hands up behind me like, "Come and get me when you're fucking ready for me." And I'm just going to walk out the door, slam it as hard as is physically possible.
You know what? Roll a strength check. Also, hi, Mars.
Hi, Mars.
Hi, Mars.
That's not bad. That's a 16 plus 4. I'm rolling good tonight. I'm really happy with this dice I've got.
He's
That
doing
Alright.
dice
good.
should be promoted.
He has been promoted. That's why I'm using
As
him
you
right now.
slam that door, a few seconds later, this door opens up. Like, the hell's going on?
I look over at the bugbears and say, and just
These
point
are
to them and
hobgoblins.
say- I turn to the hobgoblins, point to them, and say, "My boss isn't fucking paying me, and he might not fucking pay you either." And I just keep walking.
At this point, Grandma would be in that corner area in that second room.
Right over here.
Yeah, so hidden
I'm
from
just
both
gonna
door views.
I'm just gonna walk over and lean against this wall right here. Fucking don't have time for me, fucking assholes. I just
God damn it, fucking Dave.
And I'm just like staring daggers at the hobgoblin and be like, "It's fine. I'm not gonna do anything. Not that I fucking need to."
So then just slowly reclose the door that's here. Fucking humans.
My outburst helped. In my head, I'm going to say to anyone, "Does anybody have a way we could block that door?"
Grandma just quietly like look through her back, like just kind of like peek into it. No.
Actually,
I've looked for a retractable like stick so I can like put it in front of things, but I haven't found one of those yet.
I have a crowbar.
Does that door have a lock? on
When
it, Ellie?
did you get a crowbar?
She
Helly.
started with it.
Helly?
Yeah.
I have a
Oh no,
hammer,
no. This is a question Nessa is asking.
and
Essence, like Essence, when did you get a crowbar?
I have my ways.
Crowbar.
I have one too. We have our initials graved on it, and it says
I have a crowbar
quality
too.
time.
Why don't I have a crowbar?
You weren't here yet.
I would assume Essence is either in the same room as them or like right in the doorway.
So, Helly, I have a hammer and climbing pythons. So climbing pythons are essentially steel rods that you pound into cracks in the stone to hold your weight. And I'm just asking, could I wedge that door shut with a couple of pythons and a couple good swings with the hammer? I know they'll come and investigate it, but can I do that?
I mean, you can certainly make the attempt. Nothing says that they won't try to open that door as you're trying to,
Yeah, that's
python it close. Especially if they're hearing banging on that door.
That's fair. In my head to Nessa and everyone, I'm like, okay, I just want you to know, if we go in there and cut the head off the snake, we're still gonna have to kill the snake. So save a little for later, but give it your A game.
Grandma is going to come out of the shadows, so she just kind of like appears in front of you.
Jesus fucking.
And she has a big grin on her face with her daggers. Like, she's holding them where the knives are kind of like pointing inwards to like make like the V shape. And she's like, I'm ready. Let's go. And Grandma's going to point to you to open the door and let's just go in and slaughter people.
Okay, let's all get ready for the order this is going to be.
I was about to say, it is time to be rolling some initiatives.
Yeah, I turned
But-
to Silder.
Essence did say she would be in the door, so she would be at least after Goblin and
She's
I
in here.
in there. Yeah.
So I turned to Silder and Nessa, who've just basically walked in here. And I turned to Silder. I'm like, I need you right next to me. I look at Nessa and I say, I need you right on the other side of me. And I look back over their shoulders to Bella and say, I need you behind us. And I turn to Grandma and Essence and say, you also need
We
to be
can crawl
behind
in
us.
and above you.
If you can get above us, that would be great. Because then you could hide up in.
Grandma
Were there
starts
rafters in
crawling the
that
wall.
room? Kelly, were there rafters in that room?
I
It
don't
looks like
believe
it. I just
so.
want to know if.
Grandma at least can crawl up and get on like that little ledge and
Ceiling is 15
Wait,
foot
wait,
high,
wait,
unless
wait.
stated otherwise, which is not stated here. And that
Wait, when
there's
did
no
I
notation being
honestly
referenced.
roll?
That happened a while ago.
Yeah.
What's wrong? Please let's step into it, Lana.
Essence is going to say, because she's still invisible at the moment, she's going to be like, Goblin Slayer, I'm going in right behind you so that way I can get into a good spot, since I'm not able to climb as easily as Grandma.
It might take me a while to get there, but I can head in now.
Oh, you guys are already here.
yeah. We
Yeah,
told you
so-
earlier to
So let's
You've been
roll
making
some
progress.
initiatives, people.
Okay. I'll go in initiative.
Probably when I was dealing with Steven and missed that part.
I got
Sorry.
to 17.
I got a 21.
I got a 4.
I'm sorry.
I got-
What?
That's a 2 plus
Plus
2, by
2.
the way.
Can I lower my initiative to give him a little bit higher?
You can just
I got a
wait in the
15.
initiative order behind me.
Oy.
Technically, if I'm the bottom of the initiative, it means that if I kick the door in, I'm the very first person to act.
Okay.
So then it goes after that.
I keep losing my dice. Here we go.
Don't lose your dice.
And Grandma's gonna let everybody know through this door are hobgoblins.
I
So
got a 14.
once that door opens, you gotta go.
Nessa's initiative is a 14.
As soon as you say that, I stop and I go, wait, Silder, hold that door.
I was gonna say, if
It's
like,
a
in the
choke
mine,
point.
I was
Yeah,
gonna
look at that
say,
choke point.
half of us go for the main group, like the power, like not the powerhouses, but like the better ones go for the main group, while the others hold the hobgoblins.
So Eve-
Soul Valk, I need your guys' initiatives.
I said 17.
15.
Okay.
So I look at the crew and I go, okay, if we keep the healer in this room, she can still hit the hobgoblins if they start to overwhelm Silder. Silder, you can hold that door right at this point, and they'll only be able to come at you one at a time, which means you will be able to deal with them one at a time. Just keep in mind, they might decide to go back around the outside and come at us from the other angle. Hopefully by the time they get there, we'll have dealt with everything in this room and we'll be able to hold this room well. Honestly, this is not a bad spot to make a stand. Now I'm gonna go. When I go through that door, the first person I'm going to fuck up is the magic-looking, dark-skinned drow lady.
I do have a long distance spell I can use that doesn't take a lot of energy, so I can cast it a bunch of times in a row if needed.
Good. That'll be really useful because as long as you can see them, you can cast that, right?
Yeah. As long as I can see them. I think the furthest I've ever cast was about 60 feet.
All right. So
Wait,
that
is
should
this
be
is this
everything you
that
need.
spell that you both of us know?
Sacred
It's
Flame.
spelled- Oh no, it's not the spell that both of us know.
No, it's a cantrip.
Okay.
Oh, yours is a
We're-
cantrip. Okay.
Real
Yeah.
fast, is
want-
guidance still active for me? I
You
thought there was
haven't
a
used
time.
it. It's a minute,
Okay.
right?
Well, it's on a
Yeah.
first stealth check, and she's made stealth checks, but
Oh yeah, she used it. Never mind.
No, I didn't.
Oh,
I
you
never
didn't
used
use
it.
isn't guidance just on the first check?
Nope.
I was told on any, so I didn't use it on anything.
No, you get to choose when you use it.
Yeah. The target can
Okay.
roll a d4 and add the number
I know
rolled
there's
to
another
one
spell
ability
that's
check of
similar
its choice.
to it. That is the first that is the first check.
Duration is up to a minute, which means it's over.
Yeah, it has been more than a minute.
Okay.
Would you like? Are you near me where I can cast it on you again?
Yeah, I'm in that main
We're all
room,
in the
but
same
you don't
room.
have to. I'm good if you don't want to at this
Can
point.
you
or
see
save
my
it.
Can you see my
I-
stream, Bella?
I go through the Twitch. It's just dark,
Okay.
so I can't really make out.
Ellie, can we have
It
some
is
light,
really
please?
dark. Is there a way for us to up the gamma a little bit?
There we go. Thank you for
There
the
we go.
flashbang.
It's
That
been a little
makes
bit of
it-
time.
There we go. Thank you.
That makes it better. Thank you.
So we want to assume that it's at least been a full hour.
But
At this point, it's
Uh,
probably been close to.
There's
it's a
drow
cantrip.
there.
It doesn't cost me anything if it would be useful to you to have it again.
Yeah, I'll take it. I won't say no to it.
I want.
I was just gonna say there's a spell that I know that can make people light up to make it easier to target them.
I would say that we want to put put your magic armor spells on the door kickers and the door kicker and the holder. So me and Silder, because Silder's going to be holding that point on his own until someone starts coming around behind him. Silder, if you kill a guy and no one follows him, you go to the other door and hold that.
Alright, well, I'll put guidance on you since you're kicking down a door.
Yeah, it's not going to be especially hard, but
I'll use Soul
appreciate-
to Faith
I'll
on
take
Silder
all
then.
of the help I can get. I'll take all the help I can get.
And
What's
I-
your defense look like, Silder?
Silder's defense is 18.
Bella's gonna reach over and cast
So
guidance
fine.
on Slayer.
If I cast
Thank
Shield
you.
of Faith, Silder's basically going to be pretty much impossible.
What's his armor class now?
If it's +2, we'll put him at 20.
That's
Yeah,
the
but
same.
that-
That's just a little
That's
under mine.
it's 18 with the shield, and then also the Shield of Faith puts it at 20. So,
So
if he attacks
22.
two-handed, well, no, it's 18 including the shield.
Okay.
So if he
So-
does a
But still,
two-handed
oh,
attack, if he does a two-handed attack, he's gonna lose that. But
Either
But
way.
he'll still have +2 from Shield of Faith, so yeah, we're doing it.
yeah,
Essence is going to ask Goblin Slayer if he wants her to go and make her and the captive invisible to leave, so that way he is out of the way.
If
remember you
get
can
the
only
captive
cast
out of
invisible
here-
on one person.
I think at higher levels you can add another person, but I don't know if
At
you have
higher
levels.
levels, but I believe she only has level 1 spells.
I have level 2, but that's
Yeah.
it.
It is a level 2 spell.
Yeah,
okay.
I love Arcane Trickster.
I would, as you say that, I kind of think about it for a minute, and
Or
I
would
go,
you rather me just go invisible, be in a space, and just shoot?
I would say line up a really heavy shot on the person that I am not standing next to try and weaken them. We're gonna want Nessa. I'm going left. You're going right. Actually, no. I'm going right. You're going left. But I need you to pump the most angry hit you can on the lady that's in there, because she's a caster. I can just smell it, and I don't I don't want a caster to. I don't want to fight a caster while they're without them being incredibly distracted.
I don't know if that sound caught. That sound didn't catch, did it?
I don't think so.
Was it a snicker?
It was a soda.
It may have gone through, but it was fine.
Oh, we lost DSA. Oh, there she is.
There we go.
You are muted, by the way.
On Discord.
Might be dealing with something.
Sorry,
give her
my
a second.
internet's acting stupid.
That's okay.
It's okay. Mine did it too.
So I'm gonna look at you, Grandma, and be like, Grandma, do you want to hold this door or do you want to go in with us? Because I need one of the rogues standing here holding the door. You're probably gonna get to kill more people, but they're not as strong.
I want to go in.
Okay.
Sorry, honey. And Grandma Grandma just says sorry, honey, and then like kind of pats the air because she doesn't know where Essence is. Like she's trying to pat her head.
And keep in mind, you can still help hold this door from this doorway, which means, well, actually, we want the healer right in the doorway I'm about to kick down, so that you can see into both rooms and help in either situation.
Yeah, but we're also in a really bad vantage point because if any of the goblins or hobgoblins in the area hear the racket, they can easily come at us through this door.
That's true. Or we could all go in this room. One of us stays at the door and holds the door while we go in, fuck them up, and then we hold the door until there's nobody left coming at us.
Hear me out. What if you walk back in, making annoyance of like, what's taking y'all so long? And Sildar still holds that door, and you walk in enough, and we'll just come in after you. That way, we're not as loud.
That's fair.
Just a little less risk on that point.
That's fair. We could also wait for one of them to open the door and then gank their ass.
If she's a caster, if she decides to teleport out of there or something.
Yeah,
We're
no,
gonna
she's
lose
our
that
first
chance.
priority. She's our first priority.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've heard the spell called foggy something or other that apparently just lets people just vanish out of rooms. It's pretty freaky.
I mean, if I can get my hands on her and tie her up, we won't have that problem.
Well, I suggest go in, say what's taking you so long, kind of walk towards her, and then I'll give a countdown, and then we'll all rush in.
Okay.
Is that
I'm gonna
okay?
wait.
with
Yeah, am I
everybody?
making my sword? Am I coating my sword in holy fire? Are we starting with that? Should I wait?
Whatever happens, you need to bring a single heavy hit down at least once. We need to remove one creature from the equation in this next room.
Okay. So it may
So
be
which-
a good idea to coat it in holy fire. Yeah.
Yes. Oh, and sorry, Grandma, I used your poison, but you in essence should probably poison your blades now.
I don't know. Can I Actually, Grandma then puts her the psychic daggers away, and she'll pull out her actual daggers and pull out one of the potions and dip her daggers in it. And she'll put one down on the ground because again, she doesn't know where Essence is, and so she'll just put it on the ground. There's for you, honey.
I'm going to go ahead and dip my daggers in it, and feeling the effects of time coming up, I'm going to recast invisibility on myself so that way I can still stay stealth.
Good idea.
Alrighty.
It's really
Unless
good
you
for
would
a
like me
single
to
hit.
reroll.
Well, hold up. With the spells that you have access to, how much how many dice is the sleep spell?
The sleep spell?
Yeah.
1 second.
5d8.
5d8. Can you upcast it to second level, or is it a second level spell?
It
It's a
can be
first level.
upcasted.
I could upcast it for
What
an
would it
extra
be?
2d.
It it's an additional 2d8 for every level.
So it'd be 7.
It would be 7.
Yeah. You walk in there, she walks in behind you. Cast it.
Do we know what type of caster she is?
No, I
Um,
didn't get a good look at it.
While I don't mind talking out decisions, we're kind of in a point where we need to make a decision before things start happening before we can.
I think that invisibility will not be especially useful at this point because we're about to break all of our stealth anyways, and you can still hit people really hard if they're within melee of someone. So the idea is tanks lock up people, rogues wreck their ass. You use your spells and you save your spell slots for in case. Like what kind of spells you got? As I turn to Essence.
Enough.
We don't really have time for this. Time's already been passing. We just need to
Alright.
go at this point.
Would it
I mean, we
be a
got
good
a few
idea for
minutes.
me to try to hex her?
Yes,
I
because
would
then
say
you can
probably, yeah.
you can track her with the hex, right?
Not quite. So it gives me an additional D6 necrotic
Yeah,
damage
Ivana.
whenever I hit them. And it also, I can choose any ability and they'll get disadvantage. If I cast it at a
Constitution.
4th okay. If I cast it at a 4th level, I guess,
Wait, no.
wait.
Ability checks or saving throws?
Ability checks.
Oh, that's so easy.
As you guys are having this discussion, an alarm is raised.
Oh, they found the body. I'm gonna kick the door open and move through now. They found the body. I'm kicking the door open. An alarm is raised. We lost our element of surprise. Can I have this? Can you open this door, Helly? I slam the door open, and I am going to move directly to the drow.
Okay.
And I'm just going to say, listen here, fuckface. I found your paladins, and I'm going to action surge and let all of my rage out on this lady.
Okay.
So that is
I'm going to make 3 attacks and use my bonus action. No,
I'm gonna make 4 full attacks.
Okay.
and I need to make a decision before I attack her.
And that's one more down on berry rations.
Yep. So
First attack is 24 to hit.
Okay, that hits.
I'm going to make that menacing. I want her scared of me.
and so that's a
So that's a DC.
My fairy was turned into a
13.
cat.
That's a DC 13
whiz save, and I'm going to do my.
That's a 14.
A
Not
14,
scared.
she passes. That's cool. I can hit her again. It's still a D8 of damage, so that is a D8
as well. So 2 at the
I mostly did it for the damage because at this point, fuck it. That is 14 points of damage on the first strike. I'm going to swing again with a... okay, that's not bad. 16 to hit.
16 hits.
Okay, and I'm going to menace again. That's 2 of my points, my dear friend, and I am using the bigger ones.
That's half my points right here. So
Hey, I'm at the bond level where Ivana
That's
can
10.
point out weaknesses and distract
How much
enemies,
damage?
right?
that's another 10 points of damage.
And
Is
I
she
will roll
looking
another
bloody
10.
yet?
And that
Not
is
looking
another
bloody.
wisdom save. Okay, another wisdom save.
That's a 17.
Okay, still
1. And swing again.
That's a it's 16 again. Sorry, I rolled another
That-
9.
That hits.
And I'm just
I'm not gonna use any more of my maneuvers because that's not working. Oh, did I add? I didn't add my strength to that last attack, so 4 more points of damage, and another 4 because I forgot to add my dueling damage. But that's
Okay, with that, they are bloody.
and now another 12 points of damage.
Okay.
Hi, Jedi.
That was not
and
Jedi.
No?
with another
That's
12
someone
points of
else's
damage.
board?
And how bad is she looking? Like she was bloody, and then I hit her again, and I'm gonna swing. one
Very
more
bloody.
time.
okay. I'm gonna try and kill this bitch outright.
Let's see if I can do it. Let's see if there's anything else I can do to make this brutal. Can any of you? None of the rogues can see in here. Okay.
No.
I'm just gonna fucking swing again, make this menacing again, because fuck it, I still have some lesser superiority dice. I'll spend all 3 and an action surge in one set of attacks. So that's 11 plus 7. It's 18.
That
That's
hits.
gonna hit. So another D. So that's a D8. Another D8.
And I want to specify, I am not trying to kill her immediately. I'm trying to knock her the fuck out with this last strike. So this is a pommel strike, essentially, with my sword.
Okay.
Right to the forehead if it knocks her out. So, damn, that was a good one. 2 6s. So 12 plus 4 plus 2, so 12.
18.
18 points of damage. Is she
All
down?
right. Well, since you were also doing your superiority dice, I'm assuming it was another menacing attack.
Yeah, it was another menacing, yeah. No,
They got a nat 20 on the menacing, so because of that, I'm giving them 1 HP, but they're on their knees.
Oh,
So,
come on.
I've al-
No, hold up. That's not how that works. They're just not scared of me anymore yet. Thank you.
Ivana seems to be doing her job distracting targets by spitting seeds at them.
I love
Well,
it.
no, Ivana
Oh.
rolled a 2, so she hit X in the back of the head.
Thank you. A bunch of seeds bounce off my helmet. I don't even notice. As
No,
I
it
put
goes
the
down your
drow
plate.
on the ground, turn to King Groll, and I'm going to turn to King Groll and say, your mother was a bitch. And in Goblin,
Oh, shit.
I look him in the eyes and say, your mother was a fucking bitch. And I'm trying to, I want him to hit me. I
Do both
want
things
him
know
to hit
Goblin?
me.
I mean, probably. She
They
was a
do.
troll.
He's a bugbear.
And so I am now I'm just gonna. I have my shield still. None of those were two-handed attacks, but I took out the drow and I called this man's mother a bitch. I am about to be in a target-rich environment. Let's go.
Well, it is now DSA's turn, who is tucked herself into the corner. So that's gonna eat up some movement.
Aw.
It is gonna eat up some movement, but not a lot.
At least
5.
10 feet.
So, yeah, it'll be 10 feet, and then she can move. I mean, so
Another
20
10
feet to here, 20 feet to here. So another 10 feet would be
Just inside the door.
inside the room. Yeah, you can get in the room. But also, you can see the dog and King Groll right now, Grandma.
Okay.
From the
Sorry, my
doorway.
internet is dumb.
Yes.
Grandma's gonna get as close as she can to him, even if that means the king, even if that means that she is using her dash action.
Oh, you
to
can
get
get right
that-
up to him for a dash.
Yeah. So I'm gonna do that, and then Grandma is going to
Where do you
Try
want me
and-
to place you? Would you like me to have a chance to step in front of you, or do you want to just go right between me and him? Or do you want to be next to him and the dog?
I kind of want to jump up onto the bed, like up on his, like get where he's at. Yeah, Grandma's on the pillow to give her just an inch of height and look down on him. And she's gonna stab him or try attempting to stab him with her dagger.
The poison. one?
Yes, both of mine that I have in my hands are poisoned.
Ellie,
Actually,
how
I
much
take
damage does that poison do? I can't remember.
I can't remember offhand either.
We had
It
4
was
doses of it, and it was
2d6 per weapon.
2d6 per weapon. Okay.
So we're gonna go in. Since I said it earlier, it's okay if I can't change it. Can I just have actually one dagger out?
Yeah.
Cool, thanks. So we're gonna roll. Oh wait, I can't do that anyway. Yeah,
She
we'll still
doesn't
have
get
one
sneak
dagger.
attack, does she?
No.
Does she get sneak
No.
attack if she's before him in initiative, or is that assassin?
Assassin, I think.
Hell,
It is
is he
assassin.
surprised? Is he surprised right now? That's
No.
an up to you thing. Okay.
I roll the dice to determine it. Man was pretty annoyed with you already doing shit. He's like, this man's gonna be fucking coming back here. He's gonna be fucking being a pain in the dick.
Yeah, he was ready. He knew I was going to be a pain in the dick.
Looking at this from this angle, that's a bugbear and not a bearskin rug, right?
No, that's
Right.
a bearskin
That
rug
a bears-
between us.
It is bearskin rug. Okay.
Bearskin,
And a bugbear.
bugbear.
Great. Okay. It's made it really hard
Well-
to tell.
That's a 21 to hit.
Okay,
Wait.
that hits.
Oh no, I can't say that. Never mind, my turn's over. I'm going to shut up.
Awesome. Okay. So the dagger
Speaking
is
is a free action.
a D4, and then the poison is another D4. You said
2d6 for poison.
2d6.
Yep.
Perfect.
What was the con save we decided on that, Helly? It was it the same, still the same as the purple worm?
Well, no, because it's diluted, remember? We
I thought
lowered
it was a
that.
15.
What I wrote was a DC 15.
DC
Yeah, I was
15?
gonna say, I'm pretty sure we
Would
talked
technically-
about
Okay, I'm glad
15.
someone was taking notes because I missed that part.
I take notes.
Would holy fire technically neutralize poison?
Would what?
Because when I
No.
use my smite, it coats my blade in holy fire.
Does it tell you that it removes poison?
Not
In-
specifically, so I assumed not.
Then no, it does not do poison. It just really fucks with undead.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's going to be 11 damage.
Well, I need to roll for the con save for the poison before the poison damage.
So D4 plus your plus all of your modifiers, and then however much you got on the D6s separate.
Yeah, so the d6s for poison are if he fails the con save.
Gotcha. Okay.
Which he rolled an 18 for the con save. This man is hardened.
I always forget. I'm sorry. Is it the dexterity plus my proficiency, so a total
Just your
of
dexterity.
+6? Just dexterity. Okay, then that's just 5 damage.
That's not bad. For a D4, that's not bad.
I got
Alright.
2 on the dice.
That's your turn.
So. Yeah, because I used my bone. Oh wait. No, yeah,
You
they
bonus
was the
action
dodge
to
thing.
dash.
Never mind. You know, I was thinking, because I have the where I can dodge as a reaction, and my brain went D, and dash starts with D, and so I had to clear my brain up. But I'm good now. But yeah, that's it.
All right. Next up is the red hobgoblin. He, hearing the alarm, is gonna open up this door to go attempt to warn the king and see the band.
He's gonna see the band, but most importantly, he's going to see Silder.
Yeah.
Also,
he's
I
gonna,
can't see those guys now. Why? Oh, there he is.
probably because the doors.
Yeah, the door.
Weird shit. All right.
Fucking door.
Hey, he's going to attempt to hit Sildir.
It's Silder's turn to do some damage. He gets a chance to get some vengeance here. Some more
This-
vengeance.
Longsword swing. He goes to swing and his sword gets stuck in the door frame.
The hobgoblin just sticks his door to the door frame.
Wait, he goes for a big swing and just ting. The door was bigger than the door is smaller than he remembered. All right. Well, that's his turn. All right. Now it's King Gruul's turn.
Question, Helly, does he attack her or does he go for me?
Well, I mean, she just stabbed him, trying to poison him.
I just put down the person that was going to give him money and called his mom a bitch.
Yes, but you're next. This target's right here.
Okay, that's
I was
fair.
going to say closer.
All right, time to hit DSA with the Morning Star.
Reaction dodge.
I'm used to this.
Well,
Oh, this is
that's-
true.
Well, it's a dirty 20, so we'll use the dodge. So that's a
So-
disadvantage.
And that dodge is in effect until the beginning of her next turn.
That's
Once
a
she
15 to hit.
You suck.
Oh, it still hit you? I'm sorry. Grandma.
14.
Oh, it's
All right,
close.
so
Oh,
now
no,
I
mine's
get
a
to
14.
roll.
It got above it.
Now I get to
I'm
roll
starting to think I should have cast
many
Build
math
of Faith
rocks.
on man.
Maybe we should have, but Silder's gonna need it more soon.
I can cast aid twice.
So that's
So
13 damage.
I can give
Fuck
people
you.
plus 5
and
HP. 3 people
And
plus
he's
5 HP,
he's
so.
gonna hit you again.
Still at
Okay.
disadvantage because she's still dodging. Wait, do you have uncanny dodge? Is that what it was? That's
That's the
uncanny
dodge for reaction.
Okay, so that's not dodging as a reaction. That is as a reaction you can reduce the damage done to you. If I remember correctly.
When you can use your reaction to have the damage against you.
Yeah. So he gets the full natural 20 then.
It was dirty 20.
It was a dirty 20. Okay. So either way, okay, never mind.
So then you will take half
just
of
got-
13 rounded up, so you take 7 if you want to
Right.
use your reaction for that. That the next attack is more to reduce.
I'll save it. Because
Question.
I already did the math and I don't want to re-add math.
That's fair.
All right,
So
second
this
attack.
is the following morning after we got drunk, correct? This
Yes,
is the
we're
following
all.
day after. Okay.
This is the day
So we
after
haven't-
we woke up.
That's
and
another
had a long rest.
15.
We are
So
not.
we haven't
drunk or
had a
anything.
long rest.
We
No,
have had a
that
long
one
rest.
all-
We have had a long rest. Okay, which
Yeah.
means I
Yes.
do have all of my lay on hand points. Okay.
Yes, you've had a long rest. You guys had a long rest on the trip here. You guys got here in the morning.
Okay, that's what I wanted to know because I just want to make sure. Just in
I will
case
have
need
that
to
one.
stabilize some folks.
Okay, it's a good thing that you're having this one because that's 17.
That's
You
good.
just
So-
said, oh,
so
God,
if-
you said 15 to hit. I thought you meant 15
Yes,
damage. My bad.
It was 15
It's
to
still
hit, and that
17
was
damage.
this is 17 damage.
Round
Gotcha. Okay.
divided by 2 and
Rounded
rounded
up.
up is
Can you
9.
just
You're
give me the
taking 9
number?
points.
Thank
9
you.
damage.
Math is hard.
There you go.
And how you looking there, Gran?
We're doing actually okay. We're not as bad as Grand normally is.
Are
so-
you at half health yet?
I haven't even done the math, so y'all gotta just hold your horses, okay? I mean,
I'm
like, hold them.
holding on to it.
Oh, actually, you know what?
sounds like
I
we
forgot
need
about
to
his.
send
I forgot about
DSA.
his bonus thing. Like you forgot your some extra damage there, X.
So no, but it's too late. Too late.
Yeah, if it's too late for
Yeah,
us, it's too late for you.
Grandma is way past.
Well, to be fair, I'm still in combat of one of those dice, so I'll do it for one of these attacks.
Yeah.
Well, luckily, I rolled the lowest it could, so you're taking an extra 1 damage, which would have put you at 18, which is still half of 9. So, no
Okay.
change.
Cool.
Okay.
And Grandma,
that's-
you're gonna see her like her whole body kind of goes, holy fuck, and then she sits not sits, but she like stands back up, realizing she has an inch of pillow over him, and she's ready to keep going.
All right. And now it is the wolf's turn.
Come and get me, doggy.
Doggo's gonna run
Fuck.
to here. And he's going to attack Gran.
Oh boy.
Because he has pack tactics.
Well, okay.
God, I wish my kobold were here.
So that's going to be
Kobold with head tap tap.
with advantage. That's a 21 to hit.
I'm sorry, I had to reconnect to my computer. Is that at me, I'm assuming?
Yes,
Yes.
unfortunately, it's gonna hit you.
Oh
yeah,
god,
yeah,
that's
We're used to it.
that's a lot
It's
of
fine.
dice for this attack.
If
If
Grandma
it's gonna
goes
be
down,
over
Grandma
12,
goes
Grandma's
down.
down.
It literally can't be any less than 12.
Cool, Grandma's
What?
down.
Apparently, this thing. I'm gonna change that number because that is. Apparently, for this attack, it is 9d4 plus 3. That does not seem right.
Oh,
And this is for a CR2.
a CR2 wolf. Okay.
Yes.
I mean,
That-
I would.
I'm
Let's see,
gonna
how
lower
many
that down.
D4s?
It is 9d4. I'm gonna lower that to 5.
Roll it. Roll 9d4. What's the max of 9d4? 4
It's at
times 9 is
36.
so 36. So 4
God,
d8s.
mommy, you gotta wait till my turn.
4d8.
4 d8s, and then remove one of those d8s, and that will be about what you want it to be.
So 3d8.
Yeah. Unless you want it to be less than that. That is up to you, but I would say less dice with higher possibilities for high numbers.
Well,
is better here.
At 3d8 is going to be 20 damage.
Jesus Christ. Good luck, Grandma.
Grandma's
sorry.
down.
Yeah.
If Grandma only had 12 hit points at that point.
Okay.
Grandma is down.
I can get you back up.
Yeah.
All right. That is the end of that turn. It is now Essence's turn.
Wait, do we lose the psychic link when you go down? We do, don't we?
I think we decided last time that no, you do not.
Okay, we
lose
don't.
it.
Okay. Good.
Um,
In my head, over the psychic link to everyone, I go, "Fuck, Grandma's down."
I
And
can.
This time
I'll,
you don't hear anything when she goes down. By the way, she just.
I'll help her.
if I go into the room and I'm diagonal I'm beside Goblin Slayer, but diagonal the wolf, would that be advantage on the wolf?
Grandma is down, so you no longer get flanking.
But she has sneak attack, which would give her advantage because you're within 5 feet of the wolf.
Is it advantage or is it just sneak attack die?
It's
I think it's
sneak
just sneak
attack.
attack die.
That's what I'm asking. Do I get sneak attack since Goblin Slayer's right beside the wolf?
Yes. Because I'm
That
right
is-
next to him.
What I needed
And-
to know.
And I am definitely a problem for him. He doesn't seem to recognize that, but I am definitely a problem for him.
I knew
It's
what you
called
were saying.
action economy, sir.
Yeah.
I
He
am
rem-
going to.
No,
I-
he
I'm
had the
going-
same idea I did. It's cool.
I'm going to use Inflict Wounds. I can cast that due to a feat I have. And I'm using it as a level 1 spell slot, since I used Invisibility as the thing for the feat. Which means I can't use that one anymore.
Okay.
But I can do Inflict Wounds on the wolf.
Get him.
Yeah, make a melee spell attack.
I forget what I have to add for that one.
Be your spellcasting modifier.
That
Yeah,
is
and
plus
proficiency
3
bonus.
to attack.
Proficient. Yeah. What was it to hit? It'll be
said
intelligence is your spellcasting modifier, right?
Yes.
So intelligence plus proficiency to hit.
That would be a 15.
15 hits.
Yay!
And then I would also add on the sneak attack, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I can hear the click clacks from here.
6, 5. And because sneak attack is 3d6
Mm-hmm.
at the moment. Uh, 29 damage.
All right.
Shit.
Oh.
Wolf is down.
When we
Thank you.
we hit a lot sometimes.
I mean, that's inflict wounds. It's one of the most powerful damage spells in the book.
Well, I mean, with the sneak attack and everything, that's what.
Oh yeah, it's good. That's a good hit.
And then I would like to maybe move back a space.
Do you want to stay in the room or move out of the room again?
No, I'm staying in the room, but just back towards the table, so that way I am away from the
Oh,
bugbear.
Helly, where's Gundren?
Gundren is here.
Yeah, we should
in
probably
that
make sure
corner there.
that he doesn't get hit.
He's in the corner. He'll be okay. We'll be
Let
fine.
him in the corner.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna
I'm just
get in between
moving
him
out
and
of my
Grohl at
way.
some point, anyways. Yeah.
And that will be my turn.
All right. Next up is this guy walking over this way.
How did he get Helly? How did he get all the way over there?
Because during when you guys were talking and the alarm was sounded, he was here.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
Hey, one of the goblins saw the body, called. Two of the hobgoblins walked out, saw the body. One started walking this way. He moved 30 feet on his turn.
That's fair. I'm just sorry. I'm paranoid. I'm
Hey.
paranoid, Helly.
It
You
started
didn't
with the
fit- you-
dragon, but he thought we could defeat.
You guys
After
guys
that.
decided to go straight for the boss and not clear the castle.
It's fine.
All right,
We just
well,
have to hold this room now.
Hobgoblin's
do we really
going
have
to
to deal with all the
swing at
Goombas?
Bella.
And Koopa Troopas. Can't we just go straight for Bowser and rescue the princess?
Bella's got good AC. She'll probably handle this.
That's
just
a
fine.
19.
Doesn't hit.
Impressive.
Yeah,
Damn,
she's
that
got
girl's
good AC.
That girl's got better AC than I do. Fuck.
I
You have
have
your shield.
very high AC.
All right, that's his turn.
Shielded's only an 18.
All right, Falcon, is your turn.
Whoa, there's a lot of hobgoblins. This ought to be fun.
All right. Can I see Grandma?
With current line of sight, I'm going to say no. Line
You
of
could
sight is
see
being
the
broken.
wispies of my
No.
hair. Oh no, the wall's
No,
breaking
There's
it.
no way.
Walls breaking.
There's
line
no
of sight.
way. You can see King Grohl, but you can't see Grandma.
Grandma's
You can
hand is hanging off.
Do
the
you
side
have
of the
healing
stick.
word?
Yes, but healing word you need line of sight.
No, right.
I think.
No,
That's
it's just a creature that can hear you, right?
Nope. It's
I
within line of
believe it
sight.
does have to be a creature. You can see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see it.
I believe it's the same with
You can see within
aid.
range.
Yeah.
It's
Can
my
I
spell
s-
aid, I believe.
Can I
Oh, this one
step
just says within
into
range. Okay.
the doorway so that I will be able to see Grandma? I
Attack
don't want
of
to go into the
opportunity.
room, but like into the doorway.
Attack
You're
of
in the
opportunity.
doorway.
Oh shit, that would
Oh, yep,
be
an
an
attack of opportunity. So, do you want to move or no?
No. Let me do things in a different order. Cool. I'm gonna attack the guy who tried to hit me with my sword.
Okay.
Oh, how does an at 20 sound?
Yeah, that hits.
Ooh, get him. Get him.
Get him!
Get his ass.
Okay. 19.
19 damage.
Yep.
All right, he's bloodied.
Cool. You know what? Fuck it. I'll take that hit of opportunity. I'll go into the door.
All right, he's gonna take an opportunity attack. And that's a 24 to hit.
Fuck. Yeah, that hits.
Oh.
That's going to be 18 damage.
Math is not mathing. What's 40 minus 18?
22.
Thank you. Love you.
I was never good with subtraction.
Yeah, I hate subtraction.
I mean,
And as
Helly is a literal ally, so basically he's a calculator.
Helly's the best. I am gonna cast Healing Word at a 3rd level.
As a bonus action, right?
Yes, as a bonus action.
Wait, you can cast Healing Word as a bonus action?
Healing
it's
Word
a
is a
bonus
bonus
action.
action.
It's
That's
the
what-
whole point of it, is that it's a bonus action, long range, instant pick someone up spell.
It's not a
I
whole
would
lot of
It's been a while
HP.
since I've played
My-
someone with Healing Word as a
My
spell.
if I may, my suggestion is if you're using Healing Word, use it at the lowest level you can because you're just trying to get her up. If you want to use a heavier spell for healing, I suggest using any other healing spell.
None of my other healings, all my other healing spells at a higher level are based on touch, and I don't have any spells within this level that are going to be useful to me. That's why I chose 3rd.
So essentially, the reason for that though is that your 3rd level healing spells are much more useful and powerful, and so if we get into a really hairy problem, we can get you into touch range. But in this case, I would say and I hate saying this about Grandma, but I would say just getting her on her feet is more important than healing her above full. Because if she gets hit again, no matter how much you give her with Healing Word, it's gonna knock her out again, and it wastes all that healing.
I don't have a 3rd level healing spell, actually.
Then use a 1st level Healing Word.
Okay, I'll do that
It'll
then.
get her on her feet. That's all we need right now.
Okay, and my spellcasting ability. Fire.
Which would be your wisdom.
Yep. Oh, good.
Ivana is such a
You should
chaotic.
feel lucky.
What kind of cleric are you again?
That's 9 points healing.
Okay.
Bella, what kind of cleric are you again?
Circle. Life domain.
I thought. Yeah.
I think you get max at this point, don't you? One sec. Sorry, I'm looking at it. Sorry, I'm pulling it up. 30 seconds.
I don't think I do. I know I
You
have
get
a
additional
bonus
two.
healing.
Heal additional 2
3.
points plus spell level.
Yeah. So that's another 3 points of healing.
As an action, you can invoke your symbol to heal a creature up to 5 times your cleric level.
That's for the channel divinity, though.
Yes.
It's a good healing spell, and it's any creatures within 30 feet of you and divide them evenly amongst them. So that's if everybody goes down. Use Preserve Life. When
I've
there's
had to
more
use
than,
it
I would say more than
once.
3.
So what is Grandma healed up to? Total?
Yeah, I think you got 9 HP.
Yeah, 9.
Okay, y'all had started throwing other numbers, so I wasn't sure if that was still the number.
You just read it, and I don't feel like Googling it. Does
Two-
that plus to healing go up with your levels?
It's just
spell level.
It's the spell's level.
Okay. Yep.
Which
Yes.
means that it's really good for your healing spells, just because all of them do it. So if you upcast like the actual cure wounds spell, it's really effective.
Yeah. But regardless, 9 points of healing.
Cool. Thank you.
Grandma's no longer down.
Well, she's still on the ground. She's just not
Yeah.
unconscious.
Fake it till you make it.
All right, is that your turn, Valk?
Yep.
All right.
Oh, there's so many of them.
Wait, are we really on part 21?
All right. Daily, it's your turn.
Plug the hole, plug the hole, plug the hole.
Okay, I
please.
need to plug the hole. I need to plug. That was the first thing I was thinking. It's like, I need to move so I can plug this hole. And I've got my shield in one arm, and I've got my sword in the other, and I'm gonna swing at this motherfucker.
Okay, they swing to hit.
the attack bonus I add to my attack itself, correct?
Yes. It should be your
That's
strength
it.
and your proficiency.
And that's a 20, 25 in total.
Nice. That hits.
Okay, so this is a D8. Plus, I'm going to expend a slow slot to absolutely annihilate this fucker, and we're gonna add 2 additional D8 radiant damage. So one's
Fuck him
gonna be
up.
slashing, and 2 of these are gonna be radiant.
Honestly, if it was going to be anyone holding those doors, you two are probably the best help for it, other than
This is
maybe me.
10. That is a total of 16 damage.
He down.
Ba ba ba.
Do you have a second
And
attack,
plus,
Daily?
I do have an extra attack, yes. So can I move and swing at this motherfucker?
I mean, you can.
Behind him? Doing it, yes.
And she's currently blocked from view from the ranged goblin by the door. Oh wait, no, he's the dead one.
Yeah, that's the
Yes,
dead
he
one.
is dead.
Thank you.
Oh, at this point, it also may not be
Okay,
a bad
that's a
idea
12
to tell
to
them
hit.
about the tentacle guy being invisible.
Already did.
Okay, cool.
That's a 12 to hit.
12 does not hit.
Alright.
I mean, as long as we don't go into the tentacle guy's room, we're probably fine.
We also said we probably would be fine against the dragon, so I'm always cautious now.
That's fair.
Originally, we were thinking
Well, I
that it was
mean,
going to
if
be
he
an
is,
egg.
if it's anything at all, like the creature from Little Shop of Horrors, all I need to do is feed it.
Probably. And we're gonna have a lot of
And it's a
bodies to
dead
feed it.
goblin.
The bodies at the floor. The bodies at the floor.
All right, Dave, was that your turn?
I mean, the only other thing I could do is my bonus action, which already I still have the Shield of Faith that's on. What's his
Builder.
fucking Silder. So Shield of Faith is still on him, so I can't really cast another spell. Anyway, so yeah, that's my turn.
All right, it's Silder's turn. He's going to swing at his hole, and he rolls a nat 20.
Fuck him. Fuck that hobgoblin so hard.
Fuck this shit, I'm out. Woo!
End his ass.
I mean, the one I'm swinging at just got tooted in the face. The one that Silder's swinging.
All right, that's 18 damage.
Is he down? Is that
He's
Hobgoblin
not
still
down,
there?
but he's bleeding,
get him? Get him, boy.
and he gets to make 2 attacks. That's not the
Yay.
right dice.
Red.
That one does not hit.
Well, that's your turn.
That is a 12 to hit.
Nope.
All right, and that's his turn. All right, X, your turn.
So, Helly, if I move behind Grohl, will I technically get flanking because Grandma is technically now harrying him?
I believe
haven't
the rules for
gotten up
parrying
yet.
are as long as it is not incapacitated.
And she's not incapacitated.
So
I just haven't gotten up.
I will say that it would count as flanking.
I'm going to step right behind him, and
Do you need to get up? You can just swing at his ankles.
I don't need my shield for this man.
Yes, I don't give away my ideas.
I will need my shield eventually, and I'm sure I can take the hits he's going to give me. It's going to hurt like hell, but I need the D10 of damage. So, 'cause I'm not going to spend any more of my useless. I mean, nah, they're not useless. They're really great. But I'm going to swing, and that is a 2, and I'm going to swing. I'm going to roll that advantage, and that's a 17 plus 7. I'm glad I had advantage there. So yeah, I'm gonna hit him with a 17 plus 7. Like that's
That
24.
hits.
Okay, a D10. That is 9 plus 2 plus 9 plus 6 is 15 points of damage.
How much?
15 points of damage, slashing.
Okay.
Oh, come here, buddy. First one. That's an 8. That might not hit. That's a 10, so plus 7. 17. Does 17 hit him?
Does not hit.
Shit. Well, that's fine. Swing, swing. I have him at advantage, and guess who's coming up next? So I'm just gonna stand. I'm swung at him, get him right in. Like I swing, and my first cut like catches him kind of in the hip, and I pull the blade out and swing again as he kind of ducks under it, and then I just glare at him and be like, "Come at me, bitch!" in Goblin.
All right. Drow's turn. They're still just unconscious.
For at least a minute,
Okay.
which is 30 rounds.
We're just getting past the first one, so I think we
Yeah.
got time.
All right. Well, it is DSA's turn.
Yes. So, still on the ground, can I take the dagger and cut his Achilles heel?
With standard advantage because you're at disadvantage being on the ground.
That's
I
fine.
would stand up, but
I still would get sneak attack and the poison on it if he doesn't meet that con, right?
Yeah, it just
Yeah.
Right now you're rolling at disadvantage, but you're getting advantage because flanking, so you're rolling at neutral.
Fine, I'll get up. I want to do something funny.
It's
I
fine.
mean,
you
you
can
can
still
still-
slash his tendon as you're standing up.
I'll say you can still do the funny thing. I'm just letting you know the consequences of your actions.
No, because y'all mentioned it. Now it's I shouldn't, so I'm not gonna.
Get him.
Cool.
Okay, so that. Why can't I math? I like half laid down and now my brain doesn't.
What are your
work.
numbers? Just tell me the numbers. I'll math.
It is a 12 and then a 6. So
18.
18.
It does not hit.
Fuck.
Oh wait, I have advantage. Duh.
Yeah. Roll again. Get the bigger number.
Okay. 15 on the dice, so plus 6.
21. That does
Yeah.
hit.
21.
Great. Cool.
18 doesn't hit. That's good to know. So you have to
Okay.
at least a 19.
So if you'll roll your con save, I'm going to roll my damage here.
And we said that was a DC 15.
DC 15.
He passes.
Okay. So
Sneak attack
7.
damage and
Yep.
regular D4.
Sneak attack is 3d6. So 7.
I don't know what triggered it, but now I have an instinct
8,
song stuck in my
12.
head.
No more. 12 was 4. 16 damage.
Okay. Not bloodied.
Okay. Remember, do you want to use your bonus action to dodge, or do you want to use your bonus action to disengage and move away, or do you want to use your bonus action to what was the other option that she has with her bonus action?
Oh, I can
hide,
use,
which
the
doesn't
other
not
dagger.
really gonna work here.
I can call forth the other dagger and stab him with it.
That's true.
That's what I'm gonna
No bonuses to it.
Just keep in mind, he may swing at you, and if you take a bonus action to dodge, it's at disadvantage now.
Or she can take the hit and I can do silvery barbs as a reaction to it.
That's true.
Hang on, let me see. I'm sorry. When I'm not braining today, so Can you repeat what you're saying? Because I was not paying attention. I was trying to figure out my stuff.
Essentially, decide whether you want to hit him or make him attack you with disadvantage.
Or get away.
Or do you want to get away? Because you can get away from him if you
I don't
disengage
want
and
to.
move
I didn't
away.
get to kill nothing, but I'll go away. I'll disengage and back
There's
up in
plenty
the
more.
room.
By the way, all
You
of those
say that,
options
you
are capable.
say that, but that has not happened a lot for Grandma.
Yeah.
Grandma will just back away at this point with disengage.
Disengage will get you to tier. Good enough.
I would suggest going to Bella.
I'm okay with backing up. I don't want to cross over anything, so I'll just back up.
Do
I
you
want to make sure that there is room for people to come into the room if need be. So I'm not
Okay.
going to block the door anymore.
Okay.
Plus, there's a store over here, but I don't want to get in front of the door. I just want to be...
Right there?
No, back. I want to be against the wall.
There? Over here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Get you out of the fire.
5 feet, that's good enough.
And
It'll
that's
keep him
Grandma's turn.
from coming at you easily.
All right. It's this hobgoblin's turn. He's not happy. He's gonna
No,
try to
he
swing
just-
at Still
He just got his teeth pushed in.
And that's a 19 to hit Sildir, which does hit because he's at 18,
Yeah.
even with the shield. So that's going to be this dice.
Wait, with the shield and the armor?
With the shield, with the armor, shield, and shield of faith, he is at 18.
Jesus, we need to get him some better fucking armor.
I thought he was
swear.
20.
I thought he was
What?
22, but
Yeah, he should have an AC of 20. Or at the very least 18, because he's got Shield of Faith, so he's got a plus 2
That's-
to his AC.
okay. He would have to be wearing leather armor. I'm assuming he's wearing leather armor and moving on.
Yes.
Okay.
And again, he has 18. He was hit with a 19. Last I checked, 19 is more than 18.
Yes, it is. It's just
Oh,
we're
see,
debating the
thing
he
value
put down-
of it.
he
you
put down
said
his
he
shield.
had 20. So
No,
that's
he
what
has
He put down his shield.
No, Daily.
No.
He did. No. with the shield of faith and his shield and his armor, his AC is
It's just-
19 or 18.
It means he's wearing leather armor. That's all that means. He's
That's fine. Well, we were confused as earlier you had said 20.
You said
That's why
20
we're
earlier.
confused.
Did I say 20? I thought I said 18.
You did
No,
say
you
20.
said
You said
20.
his. You
If I
said
said
his.
if I
you
said
his
20, then I
AC
said
was
20. I thought
18.
it was 18. My bad. Lots of shit's going on here, and I've got about 20 minions I have to manage here.
Yeah.
That
What is
makes sense
his
why we're all
Get
confused.
good. I'm kidding.
Hallie,
Why
what
we're
is
so
his base
confused.
armor? What was his base armor before he did all this?
And loading in, it was 16.
Okay, that means he's at 18. Even though you said 20, that was a misspeak. He is at 18. Let's just
Wait, you know what?
He can
Here,
take the
you know what?
hit.
I can make this even better for all of y'all. Reaction parry.
see. There you go.
Hey.
Guess what? He got a
We
20.
We were just
His AC is 20
clarifying why
for the
we-
turn.
It's fine.
There we go.
It's fine.
Y'all can
Okay.
call him your tits.
We're fine. We're good. We're okay.
I was just confused because you had said 20 earlier, and I'm like,
And
wait,
again,
when
I
did that
got-
we weren't saying you were wrong. We were just saying we were confused and
Well,
we
again,
have
I
little
got-
brains.
If I
I
could
was
send
saying he was wrong.
after this, I'll send y'all the fucking list of the 17 different class of monsters I've got for this encounter.
That's
It's
not that
fine.
bad.
You just need to get good.
17.
It's fine.
All right,
Fine,
well,
let's go.
the King Grohl is going to swing at Slayer.
Yeah, hit me. 21
that's,
AC.
that's a 22. 16 plus 6.
Good.
Also, you don't have your
Very
shield,
hard.
so you also have a shield. You're also not
Oh,
using your
that's
shield
true.
because you two-handed.
19. You're right, 19. You're right.
So silvery barbs.
Silvery barbs.
Well, that's a
then I'm
17.
choosing-
That's a 17 plus 6. So it's still the 16 plus 6.
That's fine. I get advantage on my next turn.
Okay.
That is who I am choosing since I am next.
It's fine.
So that is time to roll some bounty math rocks.
God love the shiny mantra.
That is 21 damage.
-3.
So 18 damage.
Okay.
Second attack.
Okay.
That's 13 plus 6 for 19.
I guess meets it beats it, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Time to roll
Except
more
in
funny
this
math rocks.
situation, that's the one time it doesn't mean that.
Look.
I like your funny words, Magic Man.
Thank you.
Another 14 damage. So
Minus
minus 3, so 11.
So I'm down to 19 right now.
Took 29 damage in one turn. Man
I'm
hits
fine.
hard.
I'm fine. I have more than 3 health. That's all I need.
All right.
I can take one more of those hits. That's all I needed.
Good news, the wolf succeeded its death save.
I shall
Wait, you're
name
giving
him
the
and name
wolves
him
death
Fluffy.
saves?
Because he's
I'll-
a dog, he deserves it. He deserves
I mean, I
better.
also gave the drow a death save, even though they're just unconscious. If they get enough unconscious saves, they might wake back up. I.e., if they roll
get
a 20.
natural 20, yeah. If they roll a 20, but if they fail all of them, they're out for the rest of the round.
But
essentially.
they've had 2, and they've succeeded 2 so far.
But they can't get back up until a minute has passed, Helly. It just means that they're not going to die, and so they get one more chance to roll a 20 and
Yes.
wake up.
And to say, they're also not going to be passed out for the next 7 hours, unless they fail 3 more. All right, it's your turn, Soul.
I am going
Wait,
to-
Helly, she shouldn't be making death saves. She's not dead. She's not dying. She doesn't
again-
have the dying condition.
But she's unconscious, so she could have the chance
Yeah.
to wake up.
It's not the dying condition, and also technically the rules on waking up are very specific. It's a minute, and you get 1 HP back after that minute, and you're still not awake. It just means you regain the HP.
Okay, well,
I am
Anyways,
going to
continue.
where Grandma was. That is where I am going to. But I am going to
boy.
go like around so that way he doesn't get opportunity attack if I can. I'm not sure how that would work.
He can't get an
Uh,
opportunity attack if you stay engaged with him. So as soon as you enter his engagement, you can move around him.
Okay.
yeah.
It's
And
just
then
if
I-
you leave his engagement again.
I will be using my last first level spell for inflict wounds
Oh, I love you so much.
with advantage.
Also, don't
Get
I
him
was
like
about
a
to say, don't forget
train.
You have that advantage.
Hey, roll the hit.
Give us a nat 20, please, God, anyone.
That would be a 18.
Is that with your advantage?
That is with my advantage.
Does not hit.
Mother trucker.
Well, too bad double advantage doesn't do anything.
Nope. We double advantage is a myth, a legend.
Yeah, you can't dip it.
Yeah.
It's fine. You still expend the spell slot, by the way.
Yeah, I know.
All right.
Still, good option. You had a very good chance there. Good job.
Yeah, I
Wait,
got
could
nothing
you
after
still
that.
save this Silvery Bards thing?
Do you have
She
a
already
bonus
gave-
action still, Estens?
She already gave herself the advantage on her turn and can't double dip advantage.
Essence,
Yes.
do you still have a bonus action? Because it's an action to cast that spell, and you haven't used your bonus action, right?
That's correct.
Would you like to dodge to make it harder for him to hit you like a train?
Yes. Sure.
Okay.
That will work.
He has
Alright.
disadvantage on attacking her. That's all that
And
matters.
next turn is dead hobgoblin. Those guys still have one more turn. Valk, it's your turn.
All right. I am going to cast Hex on the Goblin King, or
Okay. The bugbear.
the Bugbear.
Names-
I do
names
not
Grawl.
know why.
He's the Goblin King. Just it's okay.
I am paying attention. I just can't get that out of my head.
He is the Goblin King.
He's the king of the goblins.
Which is not even the two that we met back in the cave before all this nonsense.
Just saying, Davy Bowie makes a far better Goblin King.
He really does,
Mm-hmm.
and especially in those pants. Oh
Right?
God bless that man.
So how?
I'm pretty sure that was my
does
first ever
Hex-
crush. Yes, I am going to cast Hex on him. Yeah, he's just hexed.
Okay,
That's a
so
bonus
whenever,
action.
So whenever you deal damage to him, it's a 1d6.
Yes.
Also gives him disadvantage on ability checks. Attack rolls are not ability checks.
Nope.
What ability check?
Wisdom, because that's perception and
Okay, yeah, we'll do wisdom.
it'll make.
Well, no,
him-
it just he has disadvantage on ability checks, just in general.
Oh, just all of them. Oh
No.
yeah, it's with
The
the
turn-
chosen ability.
Oh yeah,
It's-
with the chosen ability.
I
I did
have
not
to
see that part.
choose. I have to choose an ability.
Okay, so
And-
failure issues with wisdom.
Yep. Is the guy who hit me still in that doorway?
He's dead, but his friend behind him is there.
Cool. I still
Also
have
has cover because of the drunk paladin in the doorway.
I
Drunk
am not
this time.
drunk.
The
It's
sometimes drunk paladin.
It's like 3/4 cover.
I don't even have
Okay,
an alcohol problem.
I
It's
still
fine.
have the javelin from, gosh, like my second session. So I'm going to throw it.
Oh, the
at-
javelin you got from Goblin Slayer.
Yeah,
Okay.
Like, 2 months ago.
Throw
I'm
it.
gonna-
I'm gonna give him half cover.
Who are you throwing it at? Would you like to throw it
wait,
at Grohl,
you-
or would you like to throw it at the goblin? At the
She was
guy
talking
with
this
the
guy.
I didn't
Yeah,
I didn't use my
I'm not
bonus
gonna deal
action
with the
reaction.
I'm not gonna.
Can
deal
she
with the
shout
cover.
and I can she shout as a reaction and I can use my reaction to duck?
Duck, duck, goose.
I'm not even gonna deal with it. I'm just gonna toss it at the king.
Okay.
Long live the king.
Roll to hit. You're not within 5. There's nobody within 5 feet of you, so you're not at disadvantage.
And it's your dexterity modifier plus your proficiency, because are you proficient in?
Yes,
I think javelins are simple weapons, aren't they?
Yeah.
they are. So, dirty 20.
Dirty 20 hits.
Uh, 9 damage, and then I'll add that other d6. Which is another 5, so 14 damage.
All right.
Nice.
Starting to look a little bit bloody.
And that would be the end of my turn.
All right. These guys got one more rotation. Now it's this goblin who's going to attempt to swing at the sometimes drunk paladin. Does a 21 hit?
Nice question.
Unfortunately, yes.
It's okay. You've got one of our pocket healers with you.
True. I also have a lot of health, so I
You're
probably will
okay.
be fine.
12 damage.
That's not bad.
He rolled
It's
very
not bad at all.
He rolled very poorly.
It hurts, but it's not bad. We'll make it.
All right. Well, it is now your turn to get repercussions.
My turn to get repercussions. Oh wait, it's my turn to hit this guy.
It's your turn to get repercussions. I don't know what's the. I don't know where it's lost in
I'm
translation.
gonna hit this guy.
It's
I'm
late
hitting
and
this
you're
guy.
using big words. That's the.
I'm hitting this guy. I am hitting this guy. And that is a dirty 23.
23 hits.
Plus, we're gonna do the same thing as before.
Second
Hell,
verse,
we're
same as the first.
Whole lot
We're
louder and a
gonna
whole lot
use-
worse.
Another spell slot here. So this is gonna be 3d8 damage with 2 of it being radiant.
Hit him.
With your best shot, fire away.
8. That's 15.
All right, he's bloody, but not dead.
Hit him again.
I'm at this point, he's got 1 HP. I just need to tap him with my sword,
Yeah.
he'll fall over.
Yeah, double tap. Double tap that guy.
We're gonna swing the second. And that's a net 20.
That
Kill him.
hits.
That's a minimum
And-
of one minimum of
Yeah.
1 plus your strength damage. Wait,
It
Daily,
does-
you
I
have
haven't
dueling
been adding my strength. I
Add
haven't been
your
adding my
strength
strength or my
modifier
dueling this time.
and
Actually,
2.
technically, if we were doing dueling, he would have been down the first attack anyway.
Strength and
If we
dueling.
If we include dueling, then it would have been 17 damage on the first hit.
He would not have been dead.
He still would not have been dead.
He would have still been
Okay.
alive.
Whatever.
These guys are more hardy than you think.
Yeah, hit him.
Okay, so we're looking at 5 plus the 2 plus my strength, so that's 7 plus 3. That's 10 damage.
Okay, that
Where'd you
does
get
the
that last
damage.
plus 3? Where'd you get that last
Hmm?
plus 3?
You said plus my strength, right?
Yes. So that's
Yeah.
3? Okay, never mind. Continue.
Yeah, my strength modifier is a 3.
May I make a suggestion?
Because 2 is dueling. I keep forgetting that I can actually do that.
May I make a suggestion, Daily?
Yes.
Step back and close the door.
Alright, out of action, sir.
Well,
Gotta
just
wait
step
another
back.
turn.
Yeah. No. Yeah. I will take a step back though, so I'm out of line sight from the door.
Alright, it's Aldir's turn.
Get him. Get him, boy.
That does not hit.
Well, that's bad. Second hit.
He does get 2 attacks. That one also does not hit.
So they're just going to town on this guy. They are evenly matched. Nessa's over there, dropped 2 bodies, is like, you need help?
He rolled an 8 and a 9.
Oh, man.
He got that crit on the first swing. He got overconfident.
It's a really tight door.
It is. I mean, you see how thick this pillar is.
Thick with like 6 C's.
All right, your turn, X.
Oh boy, here I go killing again. I mean, I get advantage, so I'm gonna just. I have an attack. I'm gonna wait. Is that a bonus action or an action? That's a bonus action. Cool. I'm gonna bonus action second wind.
Bruh.
Right fucking now.
Well, Ivana, apparently you broke the bot. I don't know what to tell you.
That is a 7 plus. What's my fighter level? 5. So total of. Fuck. 12 health back. 20, 31. Okay. And I just take a deep breath, center myself, get my health back, and I'm gonna just swing at this bitch. Because
Alright.
that's me using my bonus action to be able to take another couple hits from this guy. First one, that's it. I rolled a 14, so let's roll another to see what I got. That's a 2. And that is a 14 plus 4 is 18 plus 3, so 21.
That hits.
And I am not using both my hands now because I know he's after me. So I'm just going to roll a d8. 5 plus 6 is 11 points of damage.
Still standing.
I'm going to hit him again. Both at the same time. Shotgun. That's a 15 and a 16.
16 plus 7, that hits.
Yep.
Another D8. That is that's another 5. 5 plus 7, so 12.
12.
damage.
He's looking pretty bloody, but he's not on the ground yet.
That's fine. I'm just looking him directly in his face after hitting him over and over again. That's my turn. I've used every one of my abilities, so.
All right. DSA, it's your turn.
Okay, so we're gonna walk to where the wolf is.
Getting within engagement range or not?
I'm going to kill this man, or at
Okay.
least attempt to get some more damage. So if I can be where the wolf is, I'd prefer that, but I'm
Okay.
not sure since he's down but not down. And we are going to we're gonna try and stab him again with our dagger here.
Voice
Okay.
is not working out for Edis, is it?
No, it is not. But you know what? It's fine. We'll tell
Ellie,
Matthias to make it
question.
stronger next time.
Did any of the goblins eat the meat, the food?
The goblins, did you see any goblins?
Oh, so they're gone. Good. Fantastic.
That is a 17 on the dice plus 6. So over 20. So that hits. Con save, pretty please, with a cherry on top.
That's 16. Actually,
Well,
17.
barely
I missed
makes
math.
it.
17.
Still barely makes it.
So that's 6 plus 3 is 9. 10, 11, 12, 13. 15 damage.
Hey, he's down. How do you kill him? How do you want to do this? Grandma, you got the good hit.
She's just gonna stab him, and when he falls down, she's gonna be like, "It's not the kind of kill I wanted," and then just kind of walk away back to the corner where she was at.
Do you want to go back to the corner, or do you want to stand next to Bella?
No, I want to go back to the corner. Grandma's sulking, but also trying to keep an eye on that other
That's
door.
Bran in the corner. That's
All right,
Nan
that's your
Bran
turn.
in the corner.
Like
Yeah.
losing Nan's.
All right. Time for the battle of the ages over in this corner.
The battle of this is like the time I 1v1 a zombie and it just didn't go anywhere.
All right, that is a 21 to hit, and we're going to attempt.
Solder, I'm sorry.
Well, hey, Solder gets the parry. It's to add a D6 to his AC once a turn.
Hit it, dude.
It's a 1. Did not quite cut it.
That's rough, buddy. It's okay.
So-
You've got plenty of health. We'll heal you afterwards.
I mean, he doesn't have a whole lot. He's got a fair amount of health, but it's not.
Look, as long as he's above 20, he'll be okay.
He is above 20.
Yeah. Honestly, I should have made a character sheet for Silder. I think that would be.
He's taking 14 damage.
Oh, he's cool. He's fine. Is he bloody?
He is not bloodied. Actually, that's right. I rolled his dice stats, and he rolled actually high for his health. He didn't. I wasn't going off of just what was listed in
Oh, good.
the thing.
It means he's okay.
All right, King Groll, dead. Hey, so it's your turn.
And
Did
we're
the
sure
dog
that
make
the
its
wolf is
saving
dead?
throw?
Let me give the dog its saving throw. Pass the saving throw.
So he still
So
has
still
one more
alive.
he can make. So he's still alive and bleeding out.
Is there any chance of us healing the dog and convincing the dog to come to our side?
I would tie it up
No.
first.
We already tried the
let's-
whole dog be nice thing.
I want
He
a
did
dog
win.
so bad, though.
When did we try this? I forgot.
This
This
was when we
very
went into the
first
goblin. This was with
Oh,
Matthias.
right.
When we went into the goblin.
Yes.
Because I wanted the dog.
Yes.
This
And
is
we
the
tried
reason
getting a
Matthias.
dragon.
Wait, no. Never mind.
We could not get a group
That's not the
pet
reason
this
Matthias
whole
said.
campaign. We each got our individual ones. We get a group one.
The group pet is the donkey.
The group pet is the donkey.
I'm
He's a
going to
good
just
donkey.
go up to the wolf and take my dagger and just kind of
Put him out of its misery
kindly put it
It's-
out of its misery.
So that's an
Right.
attack with
advantage.
and if you hit it, it fails 2 death saves. If I
Yes.
remember correctly.
21.
That hits.
Yeah.
So that is
Do I
2
need to
death
do any
saves.
damage?
No, it just fails 2 death saves.
Woohoo!
It's not dead. It still
It's-
hasn't.
It's fucked up though.
This dog wakes up, it's not going to be happy with you. You just stabbed in its kidney.
It doesn't remember that. It was unconscious.
And it doesn't. Even though technically since I had advantage, there's no sneak attack damage or anything like that.
Because
so-
there's no
Uh,
damage being dealt.
I guess
It's
the
just-
question is, Helly, would you allow her to instant kill it just with the sneak attack damage? I mean, you could roll damage, and if you do more than its full health and damage, it instant kills it.
It roll for damage.
Technically.
Uh, 19.
You know, that does the perfect amount of damage.
Oh, he
Woo.
dead.
I put it out its misery. I feel accomplished.
Alright, is that your
I'm taking
turn?
its tail. Yes.
Did you just say you
Alright.
take its tail? I mean,
Yes.
fair, but
Okay. Now, da-ba-da-da!
Here
No.
he comes. He's going to win.
Oh.
He's going to win this fight. You can see it in his eyes.
I thought it was Grick, and I was like, no, that guy is
Rick
fine.
can't get through that door.
Mini one can.
That's
Mini
Grorty.
one can, that's true. That's
Gordy, yeah, Gordy can get through.
You know, you got Grick and
So
Grorty.
are we doing the Zelda victory sound? Because I think I have that on my sound.
We haven't won yet. We're not done yet.
It's just another hobgoblin has entered the fray.
Hobgoblin
no.
number 5 enters the fray.
Oh.
A Q Smash
Oh,
Brothers, a new foe has appeared sound.
A new foe has appeared.
That's a 23 to hit.
New challenger.
Daily?
That's gonna hit you.
Fuck.
23 hits, I'm going to assume.
Anything over a 20 is gonna hit. Yes. Damn it.
The only person you can't assume that with is me. Everyone else, if you roll above a 20, you hit.
That's another 15.
How you feeling, Nessa?
I'm under half.
Okay.
I am under half.
I've been
Oh.
there. Oh,
Oh,
what happened to Helly?
Lost attention to the board. Okay, connection got back. Tailspire did Tailspire
Weird.
things.
Does that sometimes, I guess.
Alright, Falk, your turn.
We lost the initiative, Helly.
It's still showing on my side.
Oh,
There
I
it is.
had to open the menu. Sorry.
All good, it happens.
Alright, is there still one in the room?
Another one has entered the area where the where Daily is.
So, Bella, just to give you a quick recap of how everyone's being. There's 2 dying hobgoblins next to Nessa and one that just hit her. There's the guy that is 1v1ing Sildar, and honestly, it's a pretty fair fight. There is an unconscious but not dead drow lying on the floor that may or may not need to be tied up at some point. There is a dog that just got its throat slit and its tail cut off.
Tail cut off.
And there is King Badass, who is about to get the ever-loving beating of his life from me while he's still dying. Actually, Helly, are we gonna say he's just dead? No death saves for him because he's the boss.
He's dead.
He's dead. He's dead. Like Grandma slit his throat and then went, "Nah, it wasn't fun enough."
And then there's
over in the
also
corner
also the boy.
is some poor man who looks like he just got tortured for 3 weeks and may or may not need help.
He's
There
alive.
also
He
is
is
a
stable, but he is
mystery door.
knocked the fuck out.
There is
Cool.
also a mystery door.
If
you
he's
want.
stable, I'm gonna leave him alone for now.
There is also this door further in, but I'm pretty sure that's a bathroom.
You never know.
Someone would have come through it by now.
I mean, if it is a bathroom and somebody is in there, they may just be having a rough night or
I mean,
morning.
they're about to have a worse one.
Can you show me where the guy that just showed up is again?
Up here by Nessa.
Where the fuck is Nessa?
You see the glowy bits that Helly's got?
Yep.
Right there.
Up is my internet dying? Okay, well, I think my internet has died. So, this is for you guys over at YouTube. So, I'm going to call it here, because it's dead, and we'll be back with this at the, at Bella's Initiative when we come back next week. So, everybody, thanks for tuning in, and we will see you all next time. Have a good one.